Hello everyone, this is Rich. This is my second attempt of recording this intro, and I'm not gonna redo it no matter how much I fuck it up. Hello. So I'm doing a little bit extra intro here because this is the first pod we did in about 3 months, and we have a special guest on the pod, which I was really, really happy to finally get around to doing. It was awesome. I won't spoil it, obviously. But basically, because we haven't done a pod in a while, none of our stuff was set up, and we tried a new desk, and the sound was fucking horrific. Here you go. This is what it sounded like.
If I'm totally honest, but then I was a big ECW man.
And thankfully, we fixed that. Massive shout out to Brandon at Wrestle Talk, my lovely colleague, who really, really helped me tidy this up. I basically copied what he did and then redid a few bits. And so, yeah, between us, we seem to have got it listenable. I really hope it's not horrifically bad. I think it's okay. I'm going to stop talking now because it's actually 3 a.m. I've been working on this for 4 fucking hours now. So yeah, enjoy the pod. WWF One Night Only. It's an absolute, it's good. All right, I'm tired. All right, bye.
What sort of attitude will the Hitman have coming into this matchup?
Well, to me, this is just about like wrestling at home. As far as I'm concerned, I still like to believe in my heart that I'm still the champion that I always was years and years and years ago. I think I've got the greatest fans in the world over here in England, and I don't underestimate The Undertaker, and I know that he's got his fans and his following. All I'm gonna say is one thing. I'm gonna fight fire with fire, and I'm gonna do the best that I can, which means I will prove once again that I still am the best there is, the best there was, and plain and simply, the best that there ever will be.
Yo, this is Conan. You're listening to World of Wrestling Podcast with Tax and Rich. Boom.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World of Wrestling Podcast. My name is Rich, and as always, I'm joined by my good buddy, Tax Williams.
God, what a week it's been since we last recorded. A lot's happened.
Yeah, 6 weeks in a row, boys.
6 weeks in a row. Yeah.
We are also joined. So last time I introed you, I stole your intro, and you weren't very happy about it. So, how would you like to introduce yourself?
You stole my intro. Well, I used to be Mr. Wicked. I used to be Man Wicked, Coach Wicked.
I still think of you as Coach Wicked in my head.
You do,
yeah.
You do. I'm happy with Matt.
Cool.
MATTHUNTLEY.
Yes. It sounds really cool when you spell it. It does sound cool. That's a promo worthy
2024
spelling.
Comeback confirmed.
I'm always tempted. But no, I don't think I can anymore.
Can I say, boys, I'm very happy to be in a room with 2 people I like. It's been a while.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's pleasant. I'm really happy to be here. Man, it's so nice to see you both.
It's been far too long. I mean, obviously, I think we last pod, obviously we've been running for 6 weeks, but in that week, I've been away from quite a prolonged period of that week on a work tour.
Yeah, sure.
Where, my brain only fell over twice, so that was quite good. I got to perform in front of over 2,000 accountants.
When you say your brain fell over?
Oh, yeah. I have meltdowns now of my brain.
Oh.
Which is wonderful.
That sounds like a fun progression.
I mean, just to throw it out there, the context of someone that said, someone is sick. And that's what nearly triggers my brain because I think disaster's about to happen.
Yeah, I just don't tell you when I get colds anymore.
No, but cold is fine. Okay. See, now this is the distinguish between sick and
we'll talk about wrestling at some point. Anyway,
yeah. But when I was away and we were in Birmingham, and it was a lovely hotel. I sat down with some colleagues to sit down and eat breakfast, and my colleague Rick sat down going, I was like, "How you doing, Rick?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good," but everyone else is really sick. Oh. Alarms went off in my head. Panic attack happened in my hotel room. And it's like, yeah, Amy's really ill. I was like, oh, shit. No, this is terrible. And then, so hid in my hotel room, which is in the venue of where the event was. So check out 11. I was like, right, got to go and talk at 3 o'clock. I can do this. As I was about to walk into where all the staff are going, someone said, oh, just let you know, Amy's in there. Again, I was like, what? Why have no one sent this sick person home? So I was like, no, be a good friend. Walk in there, talk to my colleague. Open the door. There's Amy cannoning a chocolate croissant. I was like, you're sick. And she's like, yeah, I've lost my voice. That is not sick. That is I've lost my voice, or I've got a cough, or I've got a chest infection. Sick is vomiting. And just that misdescription threw me for then the following 2 presentations, the following week and the week after. It ruined my trip to Edinburgh, and being in Manchester ruined being in Manchester, staying at Gary Neville's hotel.
Sure. Where they put, what was it?
Vimto
What was
Dib
the
Dabs.
crisps they put in the fridge?
Oh, Space Invaders.
The Space Invaders
Classic.
With my beautiful
Not in the
view
fridge,
of old,
though. That's bizarre, isn't it?
my beautiful view of Old Trafford out of my window because they upgraded me to a stadium view, which I thought, what have I done wrong? So
You get to see Old Trafford.
yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Punishment. So that was fun. Then Christmas, and then somebody went jet setting halfway around the world for Christmas. This guy.
I had a lovely, warm, sunny Christmas this year, and I don't feel like I missed out on anything back home, if I'm very honest. I did not miss the festivities of Christmas. I had a very nice time in Laos.
I think you described the photo. You said that was on Christmas Day.
Okay, so we were doing a sunset cruise along the Mekong River, and I had a cocktail in hand with a very stereotypical tourist Lao shirt with the elephant pattern on, you know the type. And yeah, I was very relaxed, very happy, and I sent it to you guys. Which
it was lovely. It really popped me. It was great. Yeah.
I love relaxing at Christmas.
So I'm a child of many divorced parents, and so is my wife. So we end up having like 4 to start with, then all the siblings, everything else. So I think we ended up doing like 8 Christmases this year.
that's a lot, isn't it?
2's enough.
Yeah,
Two's
enough.
enough. If I'm totally honest.
And that was the beauty of going away, because you can just ignore all of that.
Oh, absolutely. It's on the agenda for future years.
Highly recommend it.
Yeah, we've discussed it a few times. You ever been away for Christmas?
God, no, I don't think I'd be allowed. No, I like Christmas because I get to cook the Christmas lunch, and that's the highlight for me. I don't need any presents. Just let me cook Christmas lunch by myself. Tax Junior gets involved and helps make the stuffing mixture and got quite bored doing.
Yeah.
I genuinely, that's why I enjoy cooking with her, because she makes a mess and I go, yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Whereas if Mrs. Tax is doing cooking, the outrage, you spelt flour everywhere. She's 6.
Yeah,
And
true.
to be honest, she's probably not the one who spilled the flour.
My wife did all the cooking this year.
Oh, well done.
You're
Sat on my
alive.
arse and did absolutely nothing.
You have done well there.
She doesn't usually cook, so this was lovely.
Fantastic.
And how was
nice
it?
change. Yeah, it was really quite good actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a nice change. Anyways,
I mean, some of the things you were saying beforehand with the mint sauce. Did you have mint sauce at Christmas lunch?
she did. Yeah, she's mint sauce with everything. I have fucking lasagna and shit. I mint sauce with it. I swear to God.
But you know who didn't have mint sauce? The British Bulldog, as he main evented
Segway level.
One
Just
Night Only.
further and further.
Oh, that was bad for you, even.
It's been a while. Got to get back in the zone.
Well, do we do
one
gifts?
We will. Just let me do the thing.
All right.
So, welcome to the last phase of our Brett versus Sean Road to Montreal series. We're on the home stretch, finally. Sorry, frog in the throat. There's only 10 shows to go. We're going in chronological order if we don't skip any. But yeah, we're going straight to Survivor Series now. So there's no more skipping. We're just like, boom, head first.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, when we said we'd start doing this, I didn't imagine it would spread us 3 calendar years
Sure.
to do it, because we started this in 2022. But tell me what,
I sent you guys, I think it was a note or a voice note with a song with the name of the show. Do you remember this?
I don't remember this.
Yes, I do. And I was quite confused for a while, if I'm very honest.
One night only. One night only.
There's a lot of build-up just to get to that one night only.
All about setups, even if they take like half a year to get into the pod, and it only pops us.
And I was listening, and I was what's going on here? And then one night only, and I was okay. that was totally worth it.
So we're doing WWF One Night Only Birmingham. Blah 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 blah. We'll get to the details in a second. What do you want to do? Presents first? Presents first.
I bought you both a little gift,
Whoa! Excited.
and it covers all sorts of celebrations. So obviously we had our friend's Tax Williams' 40th birthday last year.
Whoa!
We've had Christmas go by as well. But also just
too, motherfucker.
what number was it? What number was it, Rich?
Are you Kevin Smith fan? I know you're not. Are you a Kevin Smith fan? Have you seen more?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
37's quite a significant number.
Okay. No, I don't remember.
Okay, there's-
Good, it's a prime number.
There's a bloke who has a girlfriend that brings him lasagna to work.
Right.
And he's like, oh, this is amazing. They start talking about their relationship and like previous partners and stuff. And she's like, 37. And he's like, what do you mean 37? It's like, I sucked 37 dicks. So that's the joke, is I'm 37. So it's a significant number in my existence, at least. But anyway, let's move on.
So, and also,
Weather outside.
so I bought you a gift each.
Oh, it's very kind of you.
And also just to say congratulations on a superb run with the podcast.
6 weeks in a row.
Almost, 6 weeks in a row. Absolutely. You started your first one back in 2018 as well as a podcast.
We did, yeah.
Numbers, memories.
Yeah, 2018.
I looked up earlier. 2018, you did your first podcast. It's a fantastic run, both of you. I really do enjoy listening to your pod. And I just wanted to
when
give
it's
you a little gift each.
6 weeks in a row. Come on, gimmicks. Oh,
So it is wrapped in tin foil. So hopefully that doesn't gross you out.
Thank
but
you very
there we
much.
go.
that's the right way to do it. This will be some
You
lovely
just rip.
ASMR.
Rip.
You want ASMR?
Yeah.
I'm distracting.
Look at this.
I've opened it backwards. So you saw it for me.
I don't know if one of you would like to describe the gift.
Oh my god! So I have the WrestleMania 12 Iron Man.
Yep.
That's so cool.
Something for the new office to go up.
You've got to tell me. Go on, describe like what's happening. How did you get these?
So I've actually bought a few of these myself of different posters. And it's just off a chap off eBay who does them, actually.
That's so good.
And I thought this is very appropriate. So it's WrestleMania 12. It is the Iron Man match. You've got Shawn Michaels in the foreground and Bret Hart in the background. And the winged round. Yeah, it should be. It bloody well should be. Isn't Shawn Michaels a toe rag?
Yeah, absolutely.
Isn't
We'll
it?
get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
this is what we're going to be doing for the next hour. Or so.
Yeah. But and the title belt and the background
It's
as
so
well,
lovely.
and yeah,
And I saw this detail like the tears around and stuff, so it looks like it's like visible.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
This is incredible.
so cool.
Why is it that
Thank you
both
so
of you have
much.
given me better gifts than my entire family over birthdays and Christmas?
Because we know each other.
Oh, this is incredible. Thank you so much.
no, you're welcome.
Oh, I can't wait to put this up.
Don't you worry.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, I'm totally made up by that. Well, that's the end of the pod.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go and socialise.
Genuinely, you guys have bought me my favorite gifts. I think like these things like this actually mean something to me because it's stuff I care about.
Yeah, sure.
That's really cool. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Big, because I'm an arty boy as well. So like original artwork and things. Like, yeah, it's
Time to make that the thumbnail of this pod.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it will be. It's quite cool artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on it. You never know. That's how it works, right? All right. So we're doing One Night Only from Birmingham.
Alabama.
No, the UK. Yeah, this is the Brit part. So let me just get through a little details, then I'll set you off, and you can start talking about it because you were there.
I was there. I was there in attendance with my my dad.
So cool. So WWF
cool.
One Night Only, the 20th September 1997. Right? Just checking I got that right. I'm sure.
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. Birmingham, the West Midlands, the NEC Arena. Apparently there's around 11,000 people there, but we'll find out.
Sell out.
Yeah, cool.
Sell out of 11,000.
I mean, it's the UK. It always sells out, right?
Yeah. Broadcast only in the UK and Canada.
Interesting. Did not know that.
And also
true.
only on the WWE network. Now.
Oh, yeah, sure, it will be. So, Jerry Lawler, Jim Ross, and Vince McMahon on commentary. I bought the VHS of this when I was like, I don't know, 15, something like that.
Yep.
And so it's one of those first like British like VHSs I bought.
Yeah.
British is WWF, you know, it's
Yeah.
American, but the British show.
The Silver Vision videos.
Yeah.
Which now they've stopped selling.
They
They've
have.
stopped doing
Just
DVDs as well.
recently announced that they're closing down, right?
Yeah, Survivor Series was the last one they're going to release.
Yep. That was end of an era.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
they've ruined it. Digital media has killed something so proud and enjoyable. Either that or going into Blockbuster Video
Sure.
to get these Silver Vision
Yeah,
things on
absolutely.
hire.
Like, I used to go to WWF Smiths and like look up the little
Yeah.
the third unit they
Yeah.
would have with just WWF
Yeah.
VHSs.
I used to love that.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreaming away which one to goodbye. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Find an ECW one. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap, boys.
What is this doing in here?
You don't
The
belong
intrigue.
here. You need to go back with like Muffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
This is not what I'm here for.
So please tell me about the show, man. I want to know, what was it like? How did you get tickets? Like,
Oh,
who
well,
did you have to
I
convince
actually
to buy
do.
them for you?
I do remember the process of getting tickets. So my dad bought them for us, and back in the day, there's no internet really. So he actually had to phone the box office,
Yeah.
and we were sat on the bed, and for some reason had a phone next to his bed, which maybe was a normal thing back in the day. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember my mom having a phone next to her.
Yeah, sure. So we sat there on my parents' bed. He's ringing the box office, trying to get through. I was so anxious that we weren't going to get tickets because this meant the world to me back then. This is the opportunity to go see WWF. I would have been 97, 12, I think it would have been. Absolutely. I was really in the depth of my wrestling fandom, I think, at that point.
Yeah.
So this did really
like suspend your disbelief and like really invest.
It was. And my dad sort of played along to it as well. He watched the old British wrestling and he was the one who introduced me to wrestling. So he was very much integral to me getting into wrestling in the first place. And he enjoyed watching it. I think he found it very different to the British style back in the day, but he still enjoyed the kind of pomp and circumstance of it. And I went to see a show in Birmingham with him in 1993 when Hogan was back. And the main event was Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan.
Holy shit.
And I always remember my dad saying, I can't believe he managed to throw that big fat bloke out the ring. But he was totally kayfabe about it. And I sort of almost still believe that he believed it. I don't know. Maybe I think he's playing along, but man, it's so good.
The thing is like going to theatre or something. It's that investment of like, I can believe this. This is exciting. It's fun,
Yeah, he loved it as much as I did, and he always supported my sort of fandom of it. So yeah, to get tickets for One Night Only and go and see my heroes at the time, and I was so into the Bret and Michaels feud at the time, and that was fantastic. To kind of see the part of that unravel. And the audience there was insane on the night. The atmosphere is brilliant.
You can kind of tell watching it back.
Yeah. They were into most things, weren't they?
Yeah, sure.
Stuff that probably didn't deserve to be into, actually. Like
leave the Patriot alone.
But they were still vocal about things that they didn't like.
Well, even like Tiger Ali Singh.
I'm sure we'll get to it later, but Tiger Ali Singh was meant to be a face, right? Yeah, sure. But they booed the shit out of him.
Racist Birmingham.
There's moments I have notes just like, I'm so proud to be British. It's just funny. It's entertaining,
And we were sat on the hard cam side as well, so we had quite a good view.
Cool.
When
you say hard cam, do you mean opposite hard cam?
We were on the same side of hard cam.
Oh, cool.
So
awesome.
They're working
towards
Yeah. So, which at the time I didn't really understand.
If they had a good coach. As long as they were working towards hard cam, if they had a good coach who were trained properly.
Don't worry, Tony kind of knows what the hard cam is.
I spent many of our teaching people who worked at hard cam.
I know you did. The other cunts. Sorry.
I was a bit of a stickler for that. Atmosphere was great. The crowd was awesome. The ending, which I'm sure we'll get to, was a shock.
Yeah,
at the time, like that just didn't happen, right?
I remember watching a VHS as a kid and being like, "Is he ever going to come out of this figure four? What's happening?" And then it's like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah. And just touching on your point earlier about the it wasn't released in the US, right?
Correct.
Yep. Do you know why that was storyline wise? So there was
because of the Shawn Michaels element of it, was it?
It was because it's a storyline, kayfabe. Because Bret was doing the anti-American gimmick at the time, there was a clause in his contract that wasn't going to be broadcast in the US.
Yes, that's great. Because that's obviously, if you've got a title change, you've got to acknowledge it on Raw the next night, don't you? Yeah, why is Shawn Michaels the first ever Grand Slam?
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So much history in this show, genuinely, for something that wasn't televised in the US, and the talent on the card. This set the bar. So when you had like Raw come over and do things like the Sheffield Hallam, like in the early 2000s, you never got this level of superstar. You had Bret and Taker in the co-main.
Yeah. I know, and I couldn't believe I was getting to see that live. Fantastic. I still appreciate that moment. Yeah. And to see Owen performing as well
with Vader as well.
Brilliant match.
Yeah.
Like that is my sort of wrestling, as you know. That was storytelling 101, wasn't it? Yeah. The slam match. That was the slam match from the holiday camps. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, sure. Owen, I'm sure, as a tribute to the holiday camps in the UK. I'm sure it was the way he worked that match.
And some reviews of this show attributed as Bret Hart's last great match.
Interesting. Okay.
Because if you think from Taker, he then goes to the screw job, and then other than getting speared and revealing the plate in WCW, what breathtaking matches did he have in WCW?
There's one.
We can't talk about it though.
Yeah.
No, we can't talk about it now, can we?
Because it didn't happen.
No, it's erased
Yeah.
from our memories, from our collective memories.
But even then,
Fucking
though,
great match.
well,
Sit back with the middle intro.
Yeah.
yeah, but from a WWF style or a WWE style, that was Bret's last big main.
Do you think it was better than the match at SummerSlam?
Oh, I think it was better, and there might be like recency bias kicking in.
I think bell to bell it was better generally.
Yeah,
the finish
was not.
Was not.
They practically go 30 minutes and work their absolute socks off.
But that's because both of them probably sat around. Look who's on in the main.
Okay. So this brings up a really interesting. We'll just talk about it now because we'll get to the actual order of things at some point. But so, did either of you have the VHS for this? Or?
Yes, I think I still have it in my loft.
Interesting. So on my one, it doesn't have Taker versus Bret.
No.
What?
It's cut from the VHS.
No.
Yeah, they cut that. Yeah.
And someone asked me about this at work earlier, being like, so why isn't it on the VHS? And I'm like, well, look who's in the main. Like, I'm convinced.
No, they're absolutely, you're right. So, Shawn Michaels, Mr. Politics, he politicked his way into the main, but also made sure that match was cut from future broadcasts.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to be overshadowed.
Over the years.
Yep. And
wasn't it meant to be someone else against Bulldog in the main at some point?
I'm not sure about that one.
I seem to remember it was meant to be someone like Triple H or something. Like, it's a distant vague memory.
But aren't we supposed to have been building to Owen versus Bulldog for this whole run of episodes when they were falling out with Clarence Mason?
I mean, the order of events, how somehow we get to Bulldog versus Shawn for the European belt. And I'm going to say, Shawn goes over. You're like, what the fuck? Why? Why is that happening?
Because it wasn't featured on the poster either, was it?
No.
The match is just not mentioned. Actually, I've got the poster here in front of me. And if you take a look, the matches are all over the place. You got Undertaker versus Ahmed Johnson featured, and then Bret Hart versus Steve Austin.
Important question about this, by the way. So, going into this run, there's a really important question around that 97 and Bret and Shawn and all that stuff, and it's who's your favorite? Ahmed Johnson or Farouk?
How many Qs?
That's the real story here.
That is the real story, you're right. Man, how can I pick between them?
Well,
They're
Farouk's
so
a real
talented.
gangster. Not like Ahmed
That's
Johnson.
a real gangster. That's what he was saying last week.
Well,
Last week.
yeah.
3 months ago. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. I think genuinely, Farouk at the time was my favorite.
It's really weird. If you listen to the crowd, they love Ahmed Johnson.
Oh, he's over. There was a period actually he was super over.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy him at that point. And I thought he's a mark kid. Of course, I'm going to get into that, aren't I?
Absolutely. Yeah. Anyone who wears like tassels around their arms,
Yeah.
like Randy flashbacks and stuff.
Of course, man. Yeah.
Oh, is he cool? Is he
Yeah,
not cool?
Because
Is he dangerous?
I didn't appreciate work rate and all that sort of stuff back then, or any particular skill. He just
massive warrior, Mark.
yeah,
I get
he just came in and kicked ass. That's cool. That's enough for me.
I never appreciated work rate in my own in-ring career.
It's overrated, mate.
Yeah.
So things I'm always really interested in, things I want to ask you about the show being there as kids. Like, what did it feel like outside the venue? Did it feel like a real special event? Or did it feel like you were kind of cordoned off into little queues? Or was it like an atmosphere? How did it feel?
No, it felt there was good atmosphere actually. Yeah, it was mostly families. So I think that kind of gave it a nice vibe as a kid at the time. It wasn't. I think crowds and audiences have changed over the years. Yeah. Probably the demographic has changed more to probably our age and interest.
Oh, you
now,
mean pricks that go to programs?
Yeah, quite possibly. Quite vocal, quite into making it about themselves. And
probably stuff very in progress now. I'm commentating again.
Sure.
But then it was still, I think, quite family orientated, and it gave it quite a nice vibe.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
Yeah.
You want the experience as a kid. You want to go there and have a fun time.
I didn't feel like intimidated by groups of people or anything. Everyone's just there to have a nice time.
Good.
And yeah, it's just, really nice atmosphere going in. People had their signs and stuff like that. So I made a British Bulldog sign.
Yes.
Cool. I was going to say that's one of the questions.
Yeah.
What did it say?
I made a British Bulldog. I think I cut out a picture of the British Bulldog from a WWF magazine,
What?
pasted onto a bit of neon cardboard or something, and wrote British Bulldog. It's very
He's going to win whether he wants to or not.
Yeah. And I lost it.
No!
I was gutted. Yeah. So right towards the end of the show, I wanted to take it home, keep it as a little memento. But it managed to fall down between my seat.
Oh, no.
And actually went down through the, I don't know what you call them, like tiered seating.
Yeah.
And
The chairs.
the chairs. Yeah. Thanks, Rich. That's cheers for the cue, man. And we, as we were leaving, I could actually see the sign just above me, but it's like, it's caught up in netting. And so gutted.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your first show?
My first show, I didn't get to go to WWE until I bought it on my own dollar, which was WWE at the Sheffield Hallam in like the mid 2000s,
Yeah.
which I believe was a Raw that was just after Eddie Guerrero died. So we got all the Survivor Series build after that. So we got a lot more for our money than we would have got, I think, for a standard WWF show at the time. And then I went to a couple of bits at the O2 from a WWE standpoint. But my favourite was just seeing washed up WWE stars at the Stewart Centre in Ashford. Hello to Tunker.
I was going to say, did you do like indie shows as a kid or something?
Yeah, only Hammerlock stuff.
All-Star or Hammerlock?
All-Star and Hammerlock, yeah.
Yeah.
Were the little indies that I went to before I became educated as I got older.
Because you grew up in the South like me. Did you grow up in the North?
No, I grew up in Southwest,
Oh, I didn't know.
Wiltshire.
Okay, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, you've got a little bit of the twang still.
I do, yeah.
Almost occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
So was it just the fact that it was just WWF anywhere in the UK you had gone to, or has you got connection to Birmingham or anything like that?
Not particularly. I think it's quite easy to get to from Swindon, so it only took
Get on motorway,
2.5
up you go.
hours. Yeah, 2 hours if that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. My first was Capital Carnage.
Yeah.
Which was great because it's the one with Jackie's boobs.
Oh yeah, of course. yeah.
I was there with my
Yeah.
sister and my mom. I just like, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, that's fun time. So, we're doing one night. I almost said one night stand. That's the ECW one. One night only. What have we got? So blah, 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 blah. So the presentation on the network, it definitely feels a bit bootleg compared to WWF's other production during this run. Because it's like, it's the British production, I would say.
Yeah, and during the Godwins match, you had the damage to the tape as well, because there was some flickering and slightly like sort of blue squares just coming up across the Godwins in the corner. And not for censoring, it's just old footage.
But it's even like Sean's pyro is a bit like the B-stock pyro.
Oh, yeah.
It had just kind of in the background.
Yeah, it's all a bit shoddy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Vince opens a show by blowing out the microphone, doesn't he? With his
That's one of my favorite bits.
yeah.
Like, literally, Vince is so excited. So blah, 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 blah. So there's a whole Davy Boy package and stuff. But as we get into it, Vince welcomes us to the show, immediately blows out his mic. And he's just so excited to be here. I think he loves the crowd and the way that the British crowd responds. Something special about it.
He did seem happy to be there, didn't he? Genuinely,
Delighted
like,
to be
sounded
away
lovely
from
time.
Linda.
Well, on this one of the European tours, it's probably like sniffing stuff off the couch in the back. And all sorts. I imagine they're having a delightful time.
Sonny's here. Hey!
Absolutely. So, God, what else we got? So we got this very English voice that says that this is the sports presentation by Sky Box Office.
That sounded like Alfred Hayes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's almost like someone doing an Alfred Hayes impression.
Yeah.
Voiceover guy.
It's nice that they still include that in the presentation.
Yeah.
Box office, Sky Box Office. That was very nostalgic for me to see that.
When Sky was free.
Yeah.
We get a Davy Boy video package to open. Few highlights. He's English. He won at Wembley Stadium in '92. He's the first EU champ, as we refer to it here. He will defend the title, the country, and a young boy's dreams.
So does Jerry Lawler.
And later, which I'm sure we'll get to, but he also dedicates the match to his cancer-ridden sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what could go wrong?
Absolutely. I have very similar jokes. So we've got sparkly whoosh bang pyro. There's tons of it. They've got siege towers and scaffolding, yeoman wardens, the beef eaters, got Union Jack banners as Vince welcomes us. So it's great. They've really gone all out on the staging and stuff.
It looked really impressive. And again, like you said, it's, they've hired a ring from somewhere because they haven't like sailed that over or flown that over from anywhere.
Do you know what I really like about going to live WWF events? At least when I was a kid, anyway, is the uniqueness of getting an American ring announcer talking to you and kind of getting to hear what you hear on TV in real life. And kind of, So anyway, we got a German ring announcer.
Is that how he was?
Carsten Schaefer, I think his name was. Yeah, he was a German chap.
The longest running commentator in WWE ever. For 30 years, he did German commentary until he was released during the pandemic in 2020.
Yes.
30 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, because I'm trying to work out who this guy is. Introing everyone.
Yeah, if you ever listened, because now the network, since they've updated it and it defaults to Spanish after all our jokes saying, it's brilliant, better to listen to watch the network in Spanish, we don't listen to Michael Cole. If you listen to the German,
the same issue, right?
Yeah, it just defaults to Spanish.
He's going to Spanish.
It's terrible.
The other thing I've noticed recently, right, and I don't know if it's linked, but my watch list or continue to watch list, it's got all sorts of stuff which I haven't watched. So I don't know if someone is hacked into my account and is having a lovely time watching old episodes of SmackDown and Raw. So
sounds like me with his account. I pay for my own, obviously. So the opening match is Hunter Hearst Helmsley versus Dude Love.
What an opener!
Yeah, seriously though,
fantastic,
outstanding. We get
dudeness.
Yeah, we get a pre-match promo. England, isn't it? The ring announcer I've got a note about blah 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 blah. Vince calls it sorry, it's been a while since I watched this show. I did rewatch it earlier. I'm just checking my notes. But it says a little takeoff there of Austin Powers, referring to
Dude Love basically doing like Mike Myers, because at the time was it Spy Shag Me came out around that time.
It's one of the Austin Powers movies. Yes, but he's doing that gimmick. They kind of fall into a lockup and off they go. It's absolutely brilliant. But because we're in England, we get. I probably should have prepped you for this bit, but the Dude Love or whatever.
That's actually in my notes as well. You can tell in an English show because you got the air horns, right?
Yeah.
There were no air horns at AEW though, were there? Just twats from St Helens.
Well, yeah, we had that issue.
I think have air horns gone away now? Are they banned or something? Because you don't hear them anymore, do you?
I'm quite happy.
I think people
I'm not complaining.
I think we should bring back the Vuvuzela because that's not annoying at football stadiums. Oh, so terrible.
God, I couldn't watch it in the end.
Mute it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, there's things like when Foley's doing Triple H doing spots in the corners, the air horn's going as they're doing chops. I'm like, okay, maybe a little bit too much. Like it's fun as to the atmosphere to start with, but when you're like 3 hours in, like, okay, boys, that's enough with the air horns now, please.
I think this is the reason why. Again, I know we said this as we left Wembley last year. We're like, yeah, gonna go and watch more wrestling. And as time went on that drive, we were both like, actually, people ruin wrestling. Maybe we won't.
We were so excited. And hopefully it'll be different the next time show we go. So, boys, this is going to be fun because we're all going to Wembley next time.
Yep.
Yeah, we have nicer people around us because, yeah, we had an experience. Also,
but Hill Big Man and his girlfriend was still the highlight of me for this entire Wembley show.
Yeah. Did you catch a little bit of this pod we did?
I did, yeah. I heard the experience he had.
Red shirt, heels.
Yeah.
14 binds in. You're like, okay, I think that might be enough now, boys.
Yeah.
I think Triple H is my favourite heel of all time.
That's a big statement. That shocked us into silence, didn't it, actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Of all time.
I love him in 97.
Well, he's very good, actually.
I think he's an underrated worker.
So what I really liked, there's a nice little touch later on in the match when he cowers away from the referee.
Yeah.
And he cowers away all the way out of the ring. Yeah. And he kind of climbs through the ring ropes to get to China.
Little moments for me that just made Triple H the very best.
He was great.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look back, like WWE from the Attitude Era even to now, and you look at what dastardly heel has done bad things, other than "Where to, Stephanie?" and that was hilarious. Rather than he's about to have sex with the boss's daughter in a limo.
Is that the implication?
Yes, consensual. It's fine.
Or is that just where your like 40-year-old brain went?
From about 20, they're very old. But you look back at like Triple H stuff, the weddings, the sledgehammer attacks, basically running heel shit for 2002 and ruining Scott Steiner's return, shitting over Goldberg, which was the right decision because Goldberg was only on 1-year contract. I can't think of anyone who's done more heel stuff.
Yeah, I think I was thinking
other than
more
Chris
in
Jericho.
terms of- I thinking more in terms of like in ring. You know how like Brett is the absolute master of telling a story in most of that 4 sides.
Yeah.
Like he's the man. Like you can kind of like Bryan Danielson's pretty damn amazing at it as well, whereby you kind of feel a crowd, and I'm sure you both experienced this in the ring and such. Whereby like that crowd doesn't want hard hitting action that night. They want something more entertaining, more flowing. Or they do want the hard hitting action, or they want the silly comedy spots, whatever they respond to. I always find that Triple H, Brett, people like that are just the absolute masters of that craft. I don't know.
Which is a real shame that Brett would only give him a 4 out of 10.
Oh, is that a thing?
That's the big quote from Brett. Triple H, I'd only give him a 4 out of 10, but I assume that is based on who he's associated with.
It could well be. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in 2 armies and you're not going to be like, oh, the opposition's great. You're going to beef you guys up.
But, Brett sent me a cameo for my birthday, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's
We'll
awesome.
talk about this. So do you want to talk about the process?
Oh, well, my wife said, I would like Rich's number. And I was like, I've seen movies of how this starts. So I'm not overly keen for this to happen.
So I got a text that said, thinking about getting taxed, something, but I'm sorry, I almost broke it, right? Cameo thing for his birthday and stuff. And then there was a few options on the table. And I was like, they're all very expensive and not really people you're going to care about too much.
No.
And so I went down the list trying to find the cheapest one that was funny or
Probably
entertaining.
Danhausen would have been on there for about 30 quid.
He was on the list for sure.
Yeah.
But the one I found that I was like, oh, that could be the goer was Vince Russo. Because I was like, at least that's funny, you know what I mean? But then Mrs. came back to me with, I found Brett. And I was like, sweet. Yeah, cool.
Job done.
Yeah, exactly.
Vince Russo follows me on X, formerly known as Twitter.
So with the Brett thing, right? The cameo, when you showed it to me, I was like, oh my shit, it's actually been really nice, done lovely things. Like, all the power to Brett in the world. He could have put a jacket on.
Yeah, dress for it, Brett.
Sunnies, you know what I mean? You're Bret Hart, for fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah, you've got to go full on Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Leather jacket.
Hey, you just cut a promo for them. Do the gimmick, right?
No, because we're friends. He said he knew all about me on my birthday, that I'm a good parent and husband, apparently. Sure. He wasn't paid to say that. He said that from the heart.
Meant every word. No, it was very nice. It was very sweet, actually.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Excellent gift. Not as good as the gift that Matt gave me or the dice you gave me, but
Sure.
my wife doesn't listen to this podcast. Although I made that mistake when we did a food podcast. And I think at one point I said, she'll never listen to this. And I went into the kitchen one day. She's listening to it. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, no. What did I
Which
say?
episode? And it was that one. I was like, oh,
No.
Oh my God, it's just falling apart. Excuse me. So, Dude Love with the sweet shin music, double arm
Yes.
DDT.
Love it.
1, 2, China in for the distraction. Boom. Dude turns around. Pedigree for the 1, 2, 3. And you are winner. It's Triple H.
Great match. I love the fact that Dude Love works his gimmick in the ring. He actually changed his style of wrestling to suit the gimmick he's doing.
Yeah, sure.
But he's so good at it. He becomes more technical when he's Dude Love.
Yeah.
And the way he moves around the ring, he's strutting and he's
Certainly more flamboyant.
Yeah. And he does it so well. Love it. He's a fantastic worker.
So during this match, Lawler has a few King's English-isms.
Oh.
Let's go through these.
Yeah, please do.
So
Awful.
he's a bug.
Yep.
Would you like to translate some of these boys?
He's from Trapdoor.
A silly person.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Yep.
He's a real pillock.
Pillock. Yep. Again, stupid person, isn't it, really? I think.
It's not super similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Starts to lose it a little bit. Bent as a 9-bob note.
My brother.
Not in this context.
Yeah, that's an odd one, isn't it?
It's
Does it?
criminal almost.
Yeah,
Shady.
shady, dodgy geezer.
He starts to lose it a little bit when he describes Savio as a plunker.
Plunker, I picked up on this. Yeah, was he trying to say plonker?
No, that's the technical name for people who play kaplunk. He's really good at kaplunk. He's a plunker.
He's a plunk world champion. He saw Vince with a 20-stone slapper.
Oh, yeah,
We've all
that's
been there.
good.
Translation, please, boys.
Slapper is a promiscuous woman,
20 stone.
a very heavy promiscuous woman.
Hey, hang on.
More of her to love.
Yeah, there we go. We've got lots of Americans listen to this. This is productive. This is helping if they're watching one day.
Sure.
We'll got a bit of Cockney slang thrown in there, but he also says, to be Vader, you've got to go through the full Monty.
Wait, a movie.
Didn't he say, I love it when he goes to full Monty or something like that? Clearly not understanding what that means.
Nah, no fucking clue.
Full Monty to us would mean to strip naked, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
there's a whole film about it.
I think you could go like, I've thrown the full Monty at the table or whatever. Bet all your money or
you kind
something.
of gone all in.
Yeah.
But I think because of the film, it's quite a famous British
Absolutely.
film.
He's using it as someone's either taking the piss.
Yeah.
Or slang, if you like, the man from Del Monte, you dress up. He's gone the full Monty. He says yes.
We then cut outside to some vox pops from lovely English people. I'm going to play these.
Shawn Michaels is nothing. He might be fast, he might be talented, but head in the cell, he's going to go down to the Undertaker tonight. The Bulldog's going to take him out.
Whatever.
He's the Englishman. He's going to take him out.
Shawn Michaels!
Bulldog all the way. Well, we've not had many good things come out of Britain. Frank Bruno, them rubbish.
I think Bulldog's going to win because he is the best ever.
Bulldog! 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 Bulldog!
Shawn Michaels! Shawn, definitely, because it's just better. Shawn Michaels is going to win. He is the man.
Bulldog rules. Shawn Michaels, what has he done in the past year except whine and moan about the fact that he lost his title?
British Bulldog. Shawn's going to, so the gang is going to 1, 2, 3. Bulldog! Bulldog! Shawn Michaels, because he's the best. The British Bulldog is just going to kill him. He's got all the fans behind him.
Shawn Michaels. But the British Bulldog should do it because he's never lost at home, but I like Shawn Michaels better.
British Bulldog.
So Shawn Michaels is nothing. The Bulldog is going to take him out. Not many good things come out of Britain. Frank Bruno, rubbish. Okay. Bulldog rules. What has Shawn done but whine and moan?
Fact.
Absolutely fact.
True.
Yeah. Bulldog is going to kill him. Maybe a little bit extreme.
No, Brexit.
Bulldog has never lost at home.
Maybe not.
I'm trying to think. Has he? I don't think he has.
No,
He's actually not the big one.
because this was the time where your hometown heroes would win.
Generally, yeah, that was the case.
We're now in this stage where if you're a face and you're in your hometown, you will lose because it gets a better reaction from the crowd.
Yeah. Do you think it's a bit weird that some of these British kids are like, yeah, Shawn's all right?
No, they're pricks and they don't know what they're talking about.
Can I defend those kids? Because actually, as a kid, I did like Shawn Michaels.
Don't like this guy anymore.
He was pitched as the face that the Americans did not like.
So I really liked Brett's heel run at this point, and I love Shawn as well.
Interesting.
I
Got
really
it, it's
did.
a
Like
reason.
genuinely, I really did.
Okay.
Shawn was kind of, because I was quite a shy kid at school, and he was obviously very flamboyant and
sure.
out there.
Did
as
you
an
ever want
individual.
the sunglasses
He's
with
also
the lift up flaps?
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
there's many a time as a kid I'd prance about in the living room, pretend to be HBK,
Sexy boy.
doing the old pose and things like that.
Reflective, like sparkles, you know?
I'm not ashamed to admit it, but I genuinely really loved Shawn Michaels back in the day. However, kind of
That's your outfit decided for when we go to AEW. You're going to be dressing up as Shawn Michaels.
and as I get older and I've realised he wasn't quite the person I thought he may have been. I obviously understood the character, but I didn't understand what was going on backstage at the time. And certainly your podcast has highlighted what a complete toe-rag he was.
Sure.
At that time.
Element of 97. It was kind of cool to be a bit naughty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shawn's in that vein, for sure. He's a naughty boy. He says things he's not meant to say.
Exactly. And I think that's what I liked. I liked the controversy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And I've heard from Bishop that creates cash.
it does indeed.
Apparently.
But we're all kids of that time period.
Yeah.
We would like to be a DX and be like, soccer. Like, nowadays you look back and you're like, oof.
I wonder why I had no friends at school. Suck it!
Favorite band 97?
Favorite band?
Who are you into? Let's say late 90s.
Foo Fighters and Nirvana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid, yeah.
Pumpkins and Nirvana.
Yeah, Corn Limp Biscuit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm very
I didn't get
much
into
down
them a
with
little bit later, sort of, late 90s, early 90s.
Chocolate Starfish was the introduction to Limp Bizkit for me. I'd heard breaks.
funny story about this. So I
Yes, that's the best part of the podcast.
was big Limp Biscuit kid.
They're playing down the road in June, by the way.
Nice.
Out Dreamland.
I
Oh,
wish
they
I
really?
had-
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Money
They're probably already sold out though, right?
No, because with Limp Bizkit and a booking fee, you need a small kidney.
Yeah, it's not 2001 anymore.
Oh,
Biscuit
man.
tickets. It's
Okay.
fine.
But in a way, I'm thinking the weather's good. I can hear it in my garden.
All around you
Tell
also.
the story. We're just going to talk about tickets.
Sorry. You carry on, Rich.
I feel like we've overshadowed it now. It's not even funny. So basically, it came down to I love Significant Other. I played it endlessly, and I wouldn't play it to my dad, but he'd know it was there, be heard occasionally. And I went to Tesco's with my dad on the way home, parents, divorced parents and stuff, but going to my dad's for the weekend. I'm like, oh, it's the new Limp Bizkit album, amazing. Get the CD, put it in the car, hour journey with my dad. Fuck this, fuck that, fuck that. My dad's like, this is not for you, boy.
Well, if I say fuck 2 more times, that's 46 fucks in this fucked up rhyme.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like, what's this album called? I'm like, chocolate, starfish, and hot flavored water. He's like, what does that mean then? And I'm like, I don't know, Dad. What does it mean? Yeah.
He likes those Milky Way magic stars.
Yeah.
And he likes to keep the brine from hot dogs.
Yeah.
Fred Durst is nothing but resourceful and doesn't like food waste.
Yeah. I think my dad's a bit smarter than me. I think he worked it out, So anyway, that's my story.
And they are also WWF's favourite band, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Their favourite song, Crack Addict, from back at that WrestleMania.
Yeah. Weird one.
Great song.
Got some good promos out of them, though.
But that was after Wes Borland had left, so they had Thingy Cox who took
Mike?
over. Mike Cox. Damn it, you've got me.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. Yeah. So Sonny
Sonny's here.
is here.
Sonny's here, ring announcing.
She does a little striptease on her way to the ring because it's 97. So.
Bet she does that in where she is right now.
Oh dear. Isn't it a shame?
Oh.
Just remember, kids, if you're listening to this, don't go for the pretty girls in school because they'll end up killing someone.
I thought you were going to say don't do drugs.
Also, don't do
Better
drugs.
advice.
Yeah.
Better advice.
Yeah.
No, don't go for the pretty girls. If you're a wrestling fan, you probably can't get her.
Well, factual. But we've had this discussion. There's 2 times a lady has go to wrestling. We're not going to talk about it again. Sonny introduces. Just give it a bit, boys. Let it breathe. Leif Cassidy versus Tiger Ali Singh with Tiger Jeets. Al Snow is still in his rockers gear. It's been 2 fucking years, boys.
Who's Leif Cassidy?
2 fucking years since Marty's gone.
Is it really by this point?
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it?
2 years.
And he's still rocking
He's still
the rockets.
wearing the rockers gear. What is Al Snow's problem?
He's shrewd. He's learned from Foley. Don't spend money, be thrifty. He found the gear. Just going to use it.
He's such
But-
a dweeb.
He's also in ECW at this point, isn't he?
I think there's a gap, and then he jumps too. Yeah, I think.
No, I'm sure he's still He's currently doing both. at
Because this would have been part of the agreement at the time, because the bit we skipped was the ECW WWF
So
crossover.
he's got the gimmick. But
yeah,
he's not doing
he's,
it.
he's already Al Snow
Oh, I
in
fucking hate Al
ECW.
Snow. He's the worst.
Yeah.
Literally my most hated wrestler of all time, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
Why?
Because he's shit.
Okay.
Okay. So there was, I've told this on the pod before, but I'll briefly say it. So there was a thing where, Al Snow is a teacher.
Yeah.
Just for the of the pod, I did bunny ears as I said teacher.
What, as in a coach?
Yeah,
As a
yeah,
coach?
yeah. You're a real coach. You know what this is about.
Have you not seen the Netflix documentary?
I've started watching it.
Yeah.
It's quite hard to get through
Is
at
this
times.
some Al Snow documentary?
Yep.
It's about
it's about
OVW.
Okay.
And Harley Rude, Harley J.
Yeah, she gets a lot of focus, doesn't she?
I don't really know.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Oh.
She's
It's not old OVW, it's current OVW.
Oh, I'm less interested. Yeah.
okay, isn't it? It passes the time.
I haven't got the balls to be like, it's bad.
Yeah, sure. I watched two episodes.
It's proper fairground stuff.
Is it on the network or like TV?
Oh no, on
on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay. Wow. Really?
And it was very
Netflix will
popular
put fucking anything nowadays.
But it was really popular, and I think it's got a second series.
All right.
I don't know how they're going to get a second series out of it, but
That's really, I found it quite underwhelming. I thought, but then maybe I suppose if you've got an inside line on the wrestling business anyway, you might find it a bit like, nah.
with that and Glow, they're like wrestling's what it is. Yeah, but that thing Glow was good, and then they cancelled it because of the pandemic because they ran out of budget.
I don't think it was making much money.
And Chavo Guerrero was involved, so of course it's going to be shit, even though it's really good.
Al Snow gave a speech that I once watched where he was talking. He had a bunch of kids in front of him, and he went, "What's my finish?" What's Al Snow's finish?
The snowplow.
Snowplow. Yeah, and he goes, "No, it's not. I'm so smart. Listen to my great advice." This is Al Snow. He talks like a cockney geezer. He goes, "My finish isn't the snowplow. It's I hit them with the head and I pinned them." You're like, wouldn't a better way to teach that be like, when we use the word finish in wrestling, we don't just mean the maneuver. We mean how we get to the end of the match and what we do at the end of the match.
Yeah.
But he's not a good teacher. He's an awful teacher.
Yeah.
And so I have problems with that. And this leads me to my favorite Al Snow quote of all time. I do have to find it though, so give me 2 seconds.
While you do that, I'll just go. Al Snow's training methods remind me very much of Marty Jones' training methods. He's a prick, but he knows people.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You know, kayfabe commentaries.
Yes.
You know this? It's like a shoot series.
No.
Okay, so it's like a shoot series. They interview people and they shoot for like 2-3 hours. They tell real questions. One of my favorite segments they do sometimes is they'll have fans send in questions. And no matter how bad the questions are, they will read them to you.
Okay, sounds
so
fun.
Sometimes it's like really fun. Sometimes it's like, I'm not sure you should have read that one out. But this one is fucking genius, okay? So what's his name? Neville Southall from Merseyside sends Al a question. Al, you have been quoted as saying, a good match is one that draws the most money. So by your own very own logic, is it fair to say that you have never had a good match in your entire career?
Damn.
It's great.
And what was his response?
I think he stared blankly at the camera and went, let's move on. Because, I mean, he's factually correct.
He can't argue with that, can he?
No, absolutely not.
Right.
Absolutely
Big Neville
not.
Southall drew at Everton, so that's fine. But yeah,
So-
Leif Cassidy. But hey, who do you prefer? Leif Cassidy or Tiger Ali Singh? The next big thing.
Well, Tiger Ali Singh, this is, I believe, it's his Dunbar debut, isn't it?
He's been on shows for vignettes. He's been on shows for interviews. 'Cause remember, we had the signing one of the previous episodes on our podcast, which you can still listen to on our archives, worldofwrestlingpodcast.com.
This is his first match on the podcast.
Yeah,
That counts. He's announced as from Toronto, Canada.
he's a proud an Indian Canadian. It says in his
Canadian. Yeah.
He has stripper trousers.
gimmick.
He's drug-free. He's the Messiah. He needs your support, though.
I always knew where Punk got his gimmick from.
He even name-checks the Canadian fans.
Yeah, because he's trying to cut a babyface promo, isn't he?
I have no idea.
I think.
I'm trying to work it out as I'm watching this.
Stay in school, kids. Don't take drugs.
Yeah, I think he is trying to be genuinely a babyface. at this
Clean
point.
cut babyface Tiger Ali Singh.
But I think it's just on the cusp where that wasn't going to wash anymore, that kind of gimmick.
But his dad then grabs the mic and cuts a promo in a different language,
Yeah.
which is a straight heel maneuver, right?
Yeah.
WWF at this time.
Because he said, I'm a proud Indian Canadian, right?
Yeah.
And Birmingham booed the shit out of that.
Yeah, we only want Indian people here, not Indian Canadian people.
Yeah, strange
Which
scenario.
is really, really odd, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't a good promo anyway, was it?
Terrible.
But on the plus point, he then went off and managed D'Lo Brown and Chaz from Headbangers when they all wore those really inappropriate turbans.
Oh, yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that.
Graceful moments in wrestling history.
Try searching on the new search function on the network. You'll never find it either.
These lads do a wrestle. King says some racist shit about Tiger Jeet Singh.
Awful.
Yeah, really bad. The commentators do not give a single fuck, and neither do the crowd. The Al Snow fan Q&A questions, which I went over. I'm just reading out my notes now. Tiger jumps off the top. Bulldogs to Al for the 1, 2, 3.
That, in fairness, the execution of that bulldog was really nice.
I've got that in my notes.
Yeah.
It was a lovely bulldog.
Beautiful
Yeah.
finish.
I think Al Snow took it like a champ, to be fair to him.
Succeeded by Vince going, it's the Tiger Bomb. And I'm like, it fucking is.
It's not a tiger bomb.
Exactly.
Did you pick up on JR giving Vince some shit during the commentary?
Yeah,
on this?
yeah, it was great.
Because Vince said something along the lines of he's taken a page out of his father's footsteps.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And JR said, says something like, is he walking in his father's book?
Nice, man. JR's got some balls around this time.
He has. Yeah.
Other than King's racism, the three of them have been a delight on commentary, and they were genuinely not offensive. Well, obviously, the King was offensive what he said, but together again as a trio, quite pleasant on me.
It seemed like they're enjoying it.
They had a lovely time.
together.
Vince McMahon was
Yeah.
genuinely laughing half of the time.
He was.
No, you've run out. I thought you said you'd run out of Britishisms.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I'm not a big Vince fan as a person. As a commentator, though,
Awesome.
he's the man. He knows what's happening. He knows what's to get over. He knows how to do it. He's got enough catchphrases that it's fun.
What a maneuver!
You know, he overanalyzes at times, but not like to Matt Striker levels.
I don't
It's just
see
like
why they
he's-
fired Matt Riddle. Oh, fuck off, Matt Striker.
Yeah,
They
sure.
fired Matt Riddle because he's a cunt.
Absolutely. Vince is just the best thing ever.
He is.
Just saying, unbelievable! It's so much fun.
What a debacle.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his fake laugh as well.
But it's what you would want as a wrestler for that soundbite
Yeah.
for your match, because he built those catchphrases up. And again, I'm always of it's Heenan and Gorilla as 1 and 2. Vince is 3.
Not for me.
No,
You didn't like Heenan and Gorilla?
I love Heenan.
Hmm.
Gorilla is fine.
I think they came as a package.
That's the
in
thing.
my mind, at least, they
Yeah.
always came together, and I think that I can't separate.
I think
that.
I need to do more Golden Era.
Yeah.
Gorilla.
Heenan
Sure.
when he was in WCW with Tanay or Shivani and Bischoff, it wasn't the same.
No,
The whole, as you said, it's the package deal. It was literally they are a tag team.
Gorilla and Heenan had genuine chemistry together.
And all the stuff they did on like primetime wrestling were like the stuff by the pool and the stuff in the studio as well. It's like,
Yeah.
for me, that's core wrestling memory. And I will always go, and so then it's those two, Vince, JR and Heyman, and then
Controversial.
everyone else.
Heenan and Gorilla were genuinely good friends as well, weren't
Yeah.
they? And do
You
you
could
remember
see
when
it the whole
Heenan
thing.
left Raw? It was
Oh, yeah.
Gorilla who kicked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's actually quite an emotional moment.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that moment because he was going WCW, wasn't he?
He was. He's off to WCW.
Kicked out on Raw.
They
Like,
kicked him out on
halfway
Raw,
through.
and Gorilla was part of the storyline of he was kicking him out, essentially.
Yeah,
But it's
sure.
wonderfully done. And you could tell that between the two of them, that's what they wanted to do. And that's how they wanted him to go out.
Yeah.
That's great, man. So yeah, flashback to Ground Zero. Austin helps Headbangers beat Owen and Bulldog. Headbangers are the new tag team champions. We kind of skipped over this bit, so it's worth noting. on the
Yeah.
pod. Yeah, all power to them. I love the Headbangers in this period. I think they're really, really fun.
Great gimmick, something different.
Super over with the crowd as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's when you're going against Gangland's favorites, Los Boricuas.
Los Barracudas, Miguel Perez and Savio Vega. Sonny is, I'm trying not to use the word slutting it up, but I'm going with it on the ramp as they're walking out.
Yeah, she's looking for a bit of extra camera time there, isn't she?
Yeah. As they're making their entrance, Sonny is still there
Yeah,
interacting with
yeah.
the crowd and getting her shit in. And you're like, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Well, Chris Candido sitting there at home going, yeah, fuck.
I have only a few notes about this match. The boys love a head and or arm lock.
Work smart, not hard, brother.
Mosh does a Frankensteiner off the top, though. Like, pulls it out of nowhere almost in this match. Yeah.
Yeah. A very enjoyable tag match.
It
Savio
was-
Vega's really good at wrestling.
It's a little house showy.
It was a paint by numbers tag match.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind, actually. It's good. Got the hot tag in there.
If you do tag team wrestling right, it's the best form of wrestling.
Bit of a wobbly power bomb and a giant whoopsie off the top by Mosh for the 1, 2, 3, and the champs obviously retain and everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Fine.
Yeah.
We can't have too many belt changes for a non-televised show.
Yeah, sure, exactly. Yeah.
Good solid tag match. However, there's also another tag match, which is pretty much the same format later on in the show.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, how many tag matches this period weren't the same format?
That's true. It was very much, that was what you got with tag team wrestling, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which I don't mind.
Yeah.
But when it's more than one on each show, and that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, but the other ones were a bit more hurty.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of commentary. Something that happened on commentary. I've forgotten how to form sentences.
We were following, don't worry, it's okay. So we do here. We stumble over all sorts of stuff. Don't worry, it's fine.
JR mentioned that Savio had a background in martial arts. And I was wondering, didn't Kwang also have a background in martial arts? It's a bizarre coincidence.
Yeah, bizarre. Strange one, that one.
Not a big goose. Krang from the Turtles, who was just a brain in a body.
He was. Genuinely, one of my favourite kind of villain characters.
What, Krang?
Yeah, Krang's awesome.
Also with the great voice of Shredder, fetch me my body!
I do love it.
Yeah.
Who did that voice? Really good.
Yeah.
Voice? No, whatever. Backstage interview with Bulldog. His sister will be here. She's been battling cancer. He's dedicating... I have some awful jokes I'm not going to read out. He's dedicating the match to his sister Tracy. His mum and his dad are going to be here. His brother, his bodybuilding trainer. One of these things does not fit.
Yeah.
Well, someone's got to supply the juice.
Yeah,
That was an odd addition, wasn't it?
Oh,
to
and then he was
keep
also
that
like, to keep up with Shawn Michaels, I've dropped 2 stone, which to Americans is 28 pounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? In the toilet?
I mean, that's the crack cocaine, isn't it?
Yeah. Everyone would love to do that.
Bulldog was notoriously heavy into drugs and stuff.
Yes, and he looked like he was heavy into drugs at this time as well, didn't he, during that promo?
He's almost drooling into the camera at times.
Yes.
It's a bit concerning as an adult watching it back.
Yeah.
As a kid, it's like, oh, he's so ready to go. He's the man. He's right into the goose. Like, you know, like, he's just awesome. I love him. But like, yeah, as an adult watching this back and knowing where it goes, like he says, this is the biggest night of my career. You're like, dude.
There's quite a lot of elements in this show which is actually quite sad. Knowing where it's heading as well.
Sure, yeah.
You know, it's just, yeah. There's a lot of nostalgia for this show, for me, obviously being there. But actually knowing where all this heads, it's actually quite hard to watch some of it.
You can see why they're saying the things they're saying and what they're doing. And he's the hometown hero. They've got all his family, his friends, his bodybuilding trainer.
Yeah, of course. Standard.
Like, it's I don't think you could have the guy who won the Intercontinental belt in one of the greatest matches of all time at SummerSlam in '92 be like, this is the greatest of my night in Birmingham at a house show. You know?
But yeah, but it's his hometown rather than London.
Manchester.
Doesn't matter, it's close enough. And also, yeah, it's wrestling. This is the greatest night. You can't go back and go, Mania 17 was the best Mania of all time, so we're not going to bother.
Of course, yeah.
This is the greatest opportunity of my life. It's you know, promo 101, the babyface. It's the greatest night of my life to build up why it's so important that he doesn't win.
Yeah, sure. It's be awful if something bad happened in the main event, wouldn't it, boys?
Wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are we going? Okay, so Flash, you are so funky. He's back. Yes.
Bloody love Flash Funk.
So, do you know my theory about how we should have booked Flash during this time period?
I have heard. I can't remember now. Do remind me, please.
So my theory is that Flash should have joined the Nation as like the fun-loving side character.
Yeah, yeah.
The old truth of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Exactly,
The
yeah,
comic
sure.
relief.
So, I mean, they've got openings.
So, as a very quick one from Raw, have you seen R-Truth's promo about being the Judgment Day?
I saw bits and bobs.
And he refers to Dominic Mysterio as you know, Tom and Nick Mysterio. I've never met Nick, but he's still my brother.
That's the line they call me.
So good.
His delivery is so funny. I think about how far that guy's come from, like the TNA Jangly Pants doing.
You get it rowdy.
Yeah, sure. I think he's like shining in his older years, you know? I think he's amazing.
But he's better than ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, if I can get to his age and be like, you know what? I'm still not going to like cake. I'm just going to work out and be a happy dude.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, you know, getting over an invisible friend. He got over little Jimmy, and now he's going to get over Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So we've got Flash Funk versus Del Wilkes, the Patriot.
With Kurt Angle entrance music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when the Patriot comes out, when you were a kid watching there, what was your experience with the crowd?
Well, they booed the shit out of him.
Uber baby face Del Wilkes.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah, they really, like they booed him really badly.
Did you?
I actually can't remember, if I'm very honest. I don't know. But it's quite an odd pairing, wasn't it?
Oh, it's really strange.
So why would they
hasn't been on the show for?
But Del Wilkes is just main event at Ground Zero.
Yeah.
So they need their top babyface that Brett put all his faith in on the card, and Two Cold Scorpio's also there.
Well, isn't Flash a face at this point?
Yeah.
Well, I think Flash has always been a face since he came in.
So then they put face versus face for this.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's that they love Flash. I think that's the issue.
But remember,
the issue is that he's an American.
He's an American.
The Patriot wears a mask because he's the face of every American.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, it's a dated gimmick as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even by this point, it's a dated gimmick, right?
Whatever it was, I pissed myself laughing.
Yeah.
This is great. It's so funny.
I mean, you think going, at least he embraced it then, going, I'm getting booed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and get the American flag and wave it about a bit.
Yeah, but saying that, during the match itself, he seemed really out of his depth. Like he wasn't quite sure how to react to that.
No. He's been working face for so long.
Yeah.
Well, I say so long. The 3 months he's been in WWE and the one match he's had with Brett.
He almost seems shocked he's getting that response.
Why don't they love me?
Yeah.
So, we watched this show like 3 months ago or whatever it was. 3 months ago?
Yep.
I'm trying to think when the last time we did the pod.
3 months ago.
I've been waiting 3 months to do this bit. Okay. So, Matt, I've written you your very own Jerry Lawler's a paedophile joke.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if you can read this because I've highlighted in yellow. I didn't realize that would come through.
Okay.
So, JR says he needs to watch his wallet around Jerry Lawler. And your line is...
No, JR. It's not pronounced wallet. It's pronounced kids.
I wrote that 3 months ago. I've been sitting on that waiting.
Superb. Well, there we go. Job done.
I have joke every show. And it's like someone says you've got to be careful around Jerry Lawler in some aspect. And just saying, I find it really funny to be like, no, it's not pronounced wallet. It's pronounced kids. Anyway.
Oh, that's superb.
Big weight off my shoulders. 3 months I've been.
And when you wrote that, did you also give an out loud laugh to yourself going, no?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I even read it to people at work today because I thought it was so funny.
And did they laugh?
Trust. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sure.
So one of them then, people you trust.
Patriot hulks up. The crowd boo him out the arena. They have a bit of a banger. I'm going to be honest. I really enjoyed this. Patriot is a strong, hard boy. Flash is a big, spinny boy. I think it's fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love both these guys. I'm not a massive Del Wilkes guy, but Flash, oh my God, he's so fucking good.
Del Wilkes was so deliberate when he got the knees up at the end, goes like, robotic.
What do you mean?
Well, no, because normally we're like, if you get the knees up, you go, whoom, and it was like just a stair lift.
Yeah.
Okay.
He telegraphed it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Big time.
These details that you guys see that I'm just like, he's got a fucking mask.
What do you think of his finishing maneuver? The Uncle Slam.
I love the name.
Yeah.
The name's brilliant.
Oh, that's Full Nelson.
Full Nelson Slam.
Yeah,
Uncle Slam.
I didn't know it was called that.
Yeah.
No.
like Uncle
No, it's not called that. It's called the I lift you up and I smash you onto your back. That's what my finish is called.
I like it. Yeah, sure.
Damn you, Al Snow.
What do you think?
Decent match.
It's okay. Yeah.
Flash Fun guy?
Yeah.
More Scorpio ECW
More
guy?
Scorpio guy.
Too cool.
Yeah.
me too.
But, early Godfather gimmick. Early Godfather vibes with when he started getting the coloured fur.
See, should be in the nation.
Exactly.
Synergy, boy. Synergy. Actually, it'd be so funny. Be like Farouk being all like, giving his fucking quality promos. Flash is like,
Cue
hey,
Farouk on.
Let's have a dance.
I mean, for me, 80% of wrestling matches aren't very good.
Wow. Yeah, I strongly agree.
I love promos.
Yeah.
I love entrances. I love finishes. The stuff in between, mostly is shit.
You just named the only bits I enjoyed when wrestling.
Right? Am I right or am I right?
You're absolutely right. God, this is so sad. I've had this realization over the last
In fairness, though,
and for me, that that kind of sums that match up for me. The content in between, I was like, whatever. But like stuff either side of that, hit the gimmicks, all that. I love it. It's all good.
That's why battle royals are the best.
Yes.
You walk out, so you get your entrance.
Do you mean doing or what?
Doing.
Okay.
As a wrestler, you get your entrance. Depend on whose show it is.
Yeah.
So you get your gear. You might get a promo. Then you're out. Then it's the finish. If you're in the final four, great, you've got something to do. But before that, it's kick, punch, struggle in the corner. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, sure.
And then you get to the final four. Same thing as any wrestling match. The only stuff that got me over was my entrance, my promo work, and when I got beat.
Yeah. When you think about like a Daniel Garcia.
And you were over as well. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass, but you were over. And you did probably the least amount of work.
Yeah,
in the ring.
exactly. Well, even with that last Lockhorn show, like Becky was like, don't do much, do you? I was like, don't need to.
Don't need to.
Yeah, sure.
I've got a gimmick.
Exactly. And this is why comedy wrestling is so important in anything. But even when we started like going from being heel manager to funny, ridiculous in-ring face, when I said to you, I've got this gear, and you're like, that's brilliant. And I remember an unnamed person saying to someone else going, no one's going to get it. And I was like, fuck you. They are definitely going to get it. And I was like,
They got it.
smug mode.
Smug mode fully activated. Who said that?
I'll tell you off.
Okay. Righto.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not what we do here. We do.
No, it's fine because I don't want to down, because then I'd go into my own little diatribe about why I thought that it's unsurprising that when he wasn't working with someone else that he also couldn't get over by himself. So it makes sense.
The case. Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
So, wow, that clear.
I mean, if you will take the death of a beloved wrestler to try and get yourself over, what do you expect?
Oh, dear.
I think I even know who we're talking about now. I'm sure it's all fine. Yay! So, with this revelation in mind, I've often thought you could do wrestling without the wrestling bit.
Yeah, Travelodge Live.
Yeah.
Travelodge Live. I'm really into that gimmick, by the way, boys. Yeah, that's got to happen.
It's kind of died over the last few months.
Yeah.
but-
Only because I've been waiting for the week to start getting bookings.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can I? Do you reckon I can get on that booking?
No, good enough. The one talented wrestler in the room. I'm sure you're all right as well.
No, I'm just an entrance and a promo.
It's okay. I know all the moves, boys.
I'll take it a bump. I can do that.
I'll even work a rumble if that's okay.
I think I'll start in TNA. I couldn't believe that after one of your shows, and it's still one of my favourite things. You and Amy stood there, so I'm very straight faced, and this kid was going, "Yeah, I think I'll go here. Then I'll go to TNA, and then I'll go to WWE." So I use TNA as a stepping stone, and you and Amy were stood there going, And I think I stood behind with like Louis going.
Oh, the amount of shit I had to listen to. Man, good job. I'm a patient person, I think.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah, sure. So with the idea of wrestling without the wrestling, right,
yeah,
does it work? Could you make it work? Do you need the wrestling for the other bits to be fun?
Put it this way: promo, entrance, 3 rounds of rock paper scissors. Winner gets to do a finisher. Out. Entrance music. Done.
I don't hate it. I'm going to be honest.
Because then it doesn't matter how good you are, as long as you've got a good finisher that's safe.
So we're saying there has to be something competitive in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's got to be something for people to go, who's going to win?
Dice. Roll a dice. We were talking about board games earlier.
Oh, randomization.
Yeah.
Competitive nature.
The dream.
Just have a button that you push. Oh, I lost. Bollocks.
But yeah, either dice or something where you've got to be tactical against your opponent. Have I gone paper twice? Am I? Oh, he's beat me twice. Oh shit, is he going to go paper again? Should I? Oh,
got it. Right.
Go on.
Everything is wrestling. But we play Warhammer in the middle of
Yeah.
No, because we don't have 3 hours per match.
I'm gonna say like we worked long with this show. You know?
But yeah, Travelodge Live should be wrestlers, entrances, rock paper scissors. If you lose, you have to take their finisher and not kick out. Unless it's a title match, then you kick out the finisher and then you do another round of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah.
I do an occasional Canadian destroyer just for the bounce.
What if that's someone's
Of
finisher?
course.
Yeah.
That's someone's finisher.
Use the trainees, right?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that to them.
I deliberately, when our brief return to wrestling in 2022, when we were doing that training session and we were practicing sunset flips, I deliberately made sure
pod where we were talking about this, literally on the way here.
I deliberately, every time I was doing to voltage, I grabbed him around the wrist so I would basically code red it or destroy him every time I went over him. I was like, oh, sorry, Jake.
Oops.
And like an absolute pro was like, it's all right, Tex. And I was like, oh, he's too nice.
He's a very nice boy.
He's such a lovely, lovely chap. I have a lot of time for voltage, and I'm sorry for faux destroying you for 20
We're
minutes.
keeping this gimmick alive on the pod. It comes on fairly often.
No, voltage is fine. It's Matt Terry who needs a haircut.
Again, we're keeping all these gimmicks
He's
alive.
turned heel now, though. He's a gritty heel.
Are they all still wrestling?
They're all
They
wrestling
are.
for Thanet Pro Wrestling.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Love a good indie.
Yep.
How about bad ones anyway? So
Yeah.
we want Patreon one. He gets booed out of the fucking building. It's great. The LOD are backstage, cutting a promo. Animal shouts and spits all over Hawk. Hawk goes.
Hawk cuts him off.
Wow. Hawk cuts a promo
Yep.
about a bird shitting in his eye or something.
He does like a little poem, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to read it?
I don't have it. Do you have it?
I have it.
Please.
Well, a little birdie in the sky laid a whitewash in his eye. But he's a big boy. He doesn't cry. Geez. I'm glad cows don't fly. But that's the only thing he'll be glad about when he faces the Godwins. Oh, rush.
Now, picture, entrance, rock, paper, scissors. Ow.
It's quite a promo.
It's really bizarre. It's about a bird shitting in his eye,
Yeah.
and that he's glad that cows don't fly, because assumably he might get a cow pat in his eye, which you wouldn't
I
want.
hadn't put two and two together. That's more logic than I could have had.
Yeah, I mean, there is logic. I mean, it's bizarre logic, and I don't really see how it's relevant to anything particularly. But I suppose you got the farmyard animal element of the Godwins. So, oh, let's talk it through, boys. We're getting there. Workshopping.
No one wants a cow to shit in their eye, to be fair.
Of course not. No, so I'm glad they don't fly. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? No, he's got some valid points in our promo, actually, hasn't he?
I could never take bird shit seriously after watching. I don't know if you ever saw that clip of footballer Ashley Young.
Oh, it's awful.
It's horrendous. Have you ever seen this?
No.
Right. So, footballer Ashley Young was just doing his usual running, and a bird did a massive shit. And as he was running with his mouth wide open, it landed in his mouth, and he just swallowed it because he just thought it was his own spit.
Oh no!
It's the most disgusting video. Like, people go, 2 girls, 1 cup. That's rancid. Ashley Young eating bird poo is the worst video I think I've ever seen.
Way worse. Yeah. It's one of the most horrible things I've ever seen in my life. I'm traumatized. So next up, we got a tag team match, or a repeat match, as we talked about earlier, of the Godwins of Henry O. Godwin and Phineas.
Don't go mess with the country boy, country boy. Oh, but they're angrier this time. We're Southern Justice Goodwins at the moment.
Oh, versus the Legion of Doom, the Road Warrior Animal, Road Warrior Hawk. I pitched to you that the Godwins should have been prime candidates for the DOA faction.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, it would fit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm.
England delivers on the Road Warrior pop. What did that feel like in '97?
Great. Yeah, it's amazing to see them live.
Never seen them live. So
Yeah,
it's one of those like rare things that I never saw the Ramones live, never saw the LAD live.
yeah. I think it's good to see it live. I had one of those once in a lifetime things, I suppose.
Because in '97, we've talked about this in the pod, they're not delivering on the LAD pop at all. Like,
No,
America's
not
like,
particularly.
oh, it's the LAD. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
they weren't at their height.
Yeah,
No.
like you listen to that '92 pop.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, oh my god, it's like them and Austin. I think
Yeah.
really OT, like maybe Rock as well. Thinking about it,
Yeah.
really.
Like the initial pop was deafening. I think they did go a bit lukewarm throughout,
Yeah,
somewhat.
I mean it's '97. Road
It's
Warrior,
97, yeah.
92 Road Warrior,
Yeah.
It's like I can understand it,
Yeah,
but the nostalgia of the internet. It's just like, oh.
It did make me realise, though, looking at LOD, that I'm like, here are my favourite tag teams. And I've realised, I think I only like Hurty tag teams. Because I like
I like
LOD.
tag teams, yeah.
I like the Steiners.
Mm.
I like Powers of Pain.
yeah.
And I look at the best Hurty boys, Megan Barbarian.
Oh,
And I'm like,
beasts.
that's
You've
the
got
best
one.
Well, no, because the Beverleys were technical. Beverleys are always number one.
Yeah, but look at them kill jobbers on house shows. Fucking great.
And also, Von Wagner.
Yeah, sure. Still not wearing purple and silver. What's wrong with that?
when they fucking get him in purple and silver, that's when he gets the belt. That's when he wins WrestleMania.
I'm going to take him drunks to a house show and be like, fucking wear it.
I think I said to you at the time, like, genuinely, if I were to ever be stupid enough to do wrestling again, I would get Beverly gear to wear.
Nice.
But I don't need it because I'm not going to do it because I'm not stupid. I like the ability to walk at the moment.
See, you're not tempted?
Hell no.
No.
We might not be doing any wrestling on our next wrestling shows, boys. So
Well, no, because it's Travel Lodge Live.
yeah, exactly.
We know.
We could all wear purple. Let's say we have to wear purple and silver.
I can.
With silver stars
no,
to wrestle.
because that's the one thing you don't do in Travel Lodge Live. You don't have gear that matches your opponent, because that fucks me off. Oh, what are you wearing? Black trunks. What are you wearing? Black trunks. It's not New Japan. We're not young boys. Where you fucking just
Okay, if everyone can't have the same gear, can we all have the same manager? You all have to have, a guy dressed.
no.
Genius.
That's the dice roll. That's the dice roll. You auto select your manager who joins you for the promo, and then you rock paper scissor, because then the manager then has to join in with the promo.
So we have a stock of managers just ready to go.
Yeah, it is ready. Waiting in the wings in case they get rolled. And
Basically, Travel Lodge Live will become what NWA is now for like AEW and Impact. It's now the breeding ground for like Brit Rest. So if you want to be a heel manager, you need to come onto Travel Lodge Live and be one of the dice rolls.
None of them can work a lick. They got a fucking promo.
But that's all you need.
That's all you need, man. It's a promo.
I love going to like someone like Oku or someone and be like, well, we've got this guy, right? He's got a manager.
Please don't take like Super Quiz Cup, like all of a sudden Quizlemania took over Wrestle. Don't take Travel Lodge Live to Wrestle Talk and let them turn this into a thing. This is our thing. There's money.
God, there's a few promotions that are only a few steps away from what we're talking about, to be honest. Like,
Big Kaiju.
Well, that and like even like Riot Cabin stuff for like there's not much wrestling on that show anymore. You know, this Riot Cabin.
No.
It's they have a big posh theater.
Okay.
And they regularly do like battle royals.
Yeah.
And one of the regular competitors,
Mr. Blobby.
is Mr. Blobby.
Oh, yeah. I have seen that. Yeah. Cool.
And do you know who is our current champion though? To try and steal something from Riot Cabaret. Do you know who the current champion of Travel Lodge Live is?
We have a champ.
Basil Brush.
Is he?
Who's Basil Brush?
What, the character on TV?
Boom Boom.
Yeah. The
Yes. No. That's Brian Connolly. He's a
Getting my
puppet.
kids things muddled up.
Where's Jerry? If you're a wrestler and you would like to be part of Travel Lodge Live, just send us a DM at World of Rest Pod on X.
I would like to be a part of Travel Lodge.
You're not
Live.
allowed. Sorry.
You're like part of the woodwork.
Denied.
If you train hard, you might be manager 3.
I will work towards that. Thanks. Thanks for the opportunity.
I can't pay you, but exposure's what you get paid.
Handshake and a hot dog, right?
No, we'll share you on social media.
So when this I'm still talking about Road Warrior Pop, by the way.
Sure.
It's absolutely deafening. You know how Vince blew out the mic at the beginning?
Yeah.
So as a production dweeb or whatever, you can hear at the beginning it just like peaks the mic and there's nothing there. They've got a limiter and a compressor working at the time the Road Warriors come out, and you can hear it going like it's breaking the hardware.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so much fun.
Yeah.
That sort of shit. You can literally hear it crackling. And it's like that's when the hardware is like busting out of its limit.
Nice.
Really, really fun. The Godwins inbred, apparently, according to the commentary team.
Yeah, inbred and not educated, apparently.
That's the one.
Lovely.
Road Warriors barely do any selling, so significantly more than usual. King drops a Mad Cow's disease reference.
He does.
Imagine if that was the name of their finisher.
That's actually quite good.
That's Travel Lodge Live finisher.
Yeah.
He's hitting with some CJD.
Was there no reference to there being a lot of beef in the ring? That's what it was, yeah.
All the cow references. Animal doesn't seem to have any fucking clue where the hard cam is anymore.
No, he's given up, hasn't he, on that? Just screw it.
No idea whatsoever.
He's working house shows, isn't he? In his head. Oh, he's just
It's not going to make it to the US. No one watches this. What is this country?
So the lead up to this, the Road Warriors broke not Phineas, who's the other one, Henry. They broke Henry's neck on a doomsday.
They did.
And so Phineas goes up for this one because he's like, oh, we'll take care of him and be fine. Essentially, they shot him right on his fucking head.
It's cringy, isn't it? I think I actually hate this move. now, like, back in the day, man, it's awesome.
It's the best thing ever. Do it with your friends all the time.
Freaking yeah, man, of course, yeah. But looking back on it, oh man, it makes me feel awkward.
Yeah. It's nice seeing people do it safer today when the Road Warriors do it, especially to these boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're big old boys.
So let's do it, maybe?
Yes, 100% it's deliberate.
Because we watched these two tags wrestle a few weeks ago.
They do not get on.
No.
That's because they're uneducated.
Yeah. In the last Road Warriors gave them nothing. Like, you know, the Road Warriors give you that little bit when Hawk sells?
Yeah.
And they didn't give them that.
None of that.
None.
No.
Into the Goblins whatsoever. I think that's legitimate.
Right. Okay.
It certainly comes across when these two wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, more for them, Midian.
And obviously, Doomsday 1, 2, 3 winners the LAD. JR in the ring. Sorry, is there anything else I want to talk about with this?
So far, just checking. So, opening contest, heel victory.
Yes.
Then we had face tag team victory.
Yes.
So we're 50-50. Patriot victory. Technically heel.
Who won between Scorp and Snow?
Oh, Tiger Jeet Singh. Tiger Ali Singh won.
Let's move on. Go on, yes.
Yeah.
Lots of heel victories is the point again.
Yeah. But, because technically, Patriot was heel.
Was he?
Well, we're 50.
No, with this crowd.
Sorry,
Yeah, he was with this crowd.
The point was 50-50 booking.
Yeah.
We're going heel, face. Heel, face.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. It is a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some matches where there's only faces.
Well, the real main event.
Yeah, sure. It's a weird one. Yeah, that's fine for a house.
Yeah.
I feel mean calling it a house show. It feels bigger than that. For me as a kid.
11,000 in attendance is not a house show.
Exactly.
Considering how many are like at Daly's place tomorrow night, and they're like, yeah, we sold 4,000 tickets. It's over 50%, over 100% more of what we've got at Daly's place. It's not a house show.
It's the NEC in Birmingham. It's where they filmed Gladiators.
It wasn't presented as a house show, particularly, was it? The way they sold it and built the pay per view, they made it seem legit, and
100%.
Absolutely. So I want to tell the headbangers then.
Yeah.
JR is in the ring to intro Ken Shamrock. Ken Shamrock is not wrestling tonight. It was meant to be against Cullen Mustafa, apparently.
Yep. But he's got internal injuries, is that right?
Internal injuries, which is code for he's concussed.
And Sonny gets a lot of internal injuries as well.
Oh, crikey.
He was powerbombed by Farouk, so he's got a legitimate concussion during this time period.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Kenny tells us if it were up to him, he'd dress up and knuckle up. I'm like, what, like Batman? I made a joke. Kenny tells us he has a punctured lung. Kenny tells us he can hear the ovation he got from UK crowd and TV land. And out walks Billy Gunn-ass Daddy Rocker. Has a little jog to the ring, and I wondered what's going to happen. Promo on Kenny being a pussy. Billy slaps Kenny. Shamrock snaps. Ankle lock. Everyone goes home happy, right?
Yep.
Crowd were into it as well, though.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, Rockabilly was a good foil for Shamrock's face character at the time.
They should have put the belt on Shamrock. I think had they not had the success of the double turn at 13, because obviously that was where, obviously you've got Shamrock involved, and that's where Shamrock would then be elevated to be the big number one babyface along with Ahmed Johnson. And then Ahmed Johnson would have lessened Shamrock. I still think that's a missed trick, not having the belt on Shamrock.
I don't think in 97 you do it. That's for sure. I think maybe 98, 99, there's an argument for it. Like the Ministry Corporation type stuff with Kenny coming out. I think maybe he turns on the bad guys and becomes the...
Well, when he joined the Union.
Was he a part of the Union?
He was. Because it was
Big
Big Show, Mick Foley, Test, and Shamrock.
Was that post-corporation? When he's coming out on the corporation? Or was that...
That's why they formed a union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. It's short-lived, wasn't it?
I think it was about 3 weeks.
If that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they only came out 1 week, wasn't it? And
I remember being so excited about it.
yeah.
There's finally a faction of good guys.
Were you really? You into that? Because I remember being quite underwhelmed by it, I think, at the time. Yeah.
All right.
I remember had they worn the same gear?
I like Mick Foley, so I'm just
yeah, sure.
I'm like, it's got a bit of wood, he's going to hit someone.
And in fairness, they must have had long-term plans for it. In the N64 game, WrestleMania 2000, Union were down as a faction. Yeah. So the fact they built it into a video game, I just think the crowd reaction when they had it was like, yeah. And Vince was like, we'll pull the plug on it.
I think that's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And as a viewer, I sort of felt that as well.
Idiots.
Went into
such morons. I think I always liked factions. I was always a big DX guy. I was a big NWO guy. I love Dragon Gate for that exact purpose. It was just factions. Like, that's all Dragon Gate was.
That's why AEW was so good to start with, because it was just factions.
Yeah, and it had some booking. WWF champion.
Tony doesn't need to do booking now. He's a matchmaker, as Bully Ray called it.
Tell stories. The fun bit's the bit in the ring, right, guys?
Who needs to tell stories when we injure our main antagonist and we have to then go, oh, we've done this whole storyline where his contract's up?
It's interesting how AEW are going in a direction which is completely the opposite of what we've just discussed as our preference.
I absolutely hate it.
Mm.
It was so much fun. That's that second year in.
Yep.
So, oh my gosh. So
but do you think
everyone across the card?
Yep.
Now it's just like.
But do you think that's because the pandemic years, because when they were in Daly's place was some of their best work, do you think it's because they were all there together and Tony was like, I need to give people stuff to do to keep the TV going? Yeah, sure. I also think Cody leaving was a real... Cody going was the biggest start for the downfall for the AEW. Because again, Kenny Omega is an incredible wrestler, and he could and should be, if he were to go to like WWE, a megastar. Bucks are worthless. I've said this from day one. They're just spot boys. They're not Hurty Boys tag teams. I've never sat there and gone, you know what I really want to watch? A Young Bucks match. I know I think I'm isolated in like with our listeners or with a wrestling thing. Can't cut a promo.
Oh, yes,
don't have they can't cut a good promo.
Yeah, sure.
I think the most interesting thing for the Young Bucks is that one of their people. Oh, that's there because I'm in it.
Are you?
Yeah.
So we got sidetracked by the paper. This is more interesting.
We'll talk about me and the Guardian at a later date. Yeah, you can read through. I think it's
wrestling stuff.
Oh no, it's about digital drag.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. I'll read that later.
Yeah, but yeah, Young Bucks. What are they going to bring to the table other than someone who can't bring merchandise to an event? Well, this is the big thing why Mrs. Young Buck got left her job. She got a lot of criticism for never having enough merchandise for people. Although a lot of people think, yeah, you should have seen it at Wembley. They had no merch. They had a fuck ton of merch at Wembley. Yeah. I could have got stuff for House of Black. I could have got stuff for Soraya. I could have got stuff for the Acclaimed. What other wrestlers would they expect to have? Oh, yeah, I want a JD Drake top.
Sure. There were a few bits where we were looking at the merch. And then I was like, isn't that a Britt Baker shirt on the table?
Yeah.
Not up on the rafters and stuff. There's a few bits where I was like, could we do that better? But I don't know if it's her responsibility.
Yeah. But my whole point is like, without Cody, you've got TK as an excellent matchmaker.
Yeah, I feel like we got sidetracked there. Sorry.
Yeah, an excellent matchmaker, but not a booker, which is why I'm so worried about Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, I've been saying Swerve should come over at least 6 months.
And you have Miro. You started Miro brilliantly. Run through everyone. Oh, I'll lose to Sammy Guevara. Another. I just can't buy into me. It's like him, Jack Perry. Can't get on board with them.
Yeah, it's weird in that they seem to... I think Tony Khan had some really good ideas that he's built up over like 20, 30 years of being a big wrestling fan and kind of splurged them all in a year and has gone and had someone either in his back pocket or someone in his ear or he's decided himself, whatever it may be, to get to that, just have to book week to week because people get injured and people aren't here. And it does feel like they've just given up on telling long-term storylines. And when they are there, it doesn't feel like he has a great involvement from an outsider's perspective.
Although, in fairness, the callback to Jay White being the first one to be attacked by the devil, that was good. Yeah. I like that. What I don't like is all of a sudden going, hey, the Acclaimed and Bullet Club Gold, we're going to unite to go against the undisputed kingdom.
The strange things like that. It's just, I know. Yeah. I like the storytelling bits.
It's like what you said earlier. Yeah. I like promos. I like entrances. Sting's entrance on the 3rd of March is going to be incredible, as it's going to be his last hurrah. Who should Sting wrestle to retire?
I mean, the obvious choice is Ric Flair, right?
I was going to say Ric Flair, yeah.
But if you've sold all your tickets, doesn't matter who you put him against, does it?
Scott Steiner?
Could do.
I mean, last time
can Scott still move?
I don't think he needs to.
As we agree, we don't need to wrestle.
So also, bold prediction, Triple H will send a message to Sting on that final pay-per-view.
That would be a thing.
Wow.
That is my bold prediction.
And we are living in a time period where that actually may happen.
Yeah. Because, The Rock was on TNA inducting Shamrock into the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
He sent a promo to TNA inducting Shamrock into the Hall of Fame.
I think there's definitely space for people who are with WWF. I don't think Triple H would. I hope I'm proven wrong. I think he's too involved in corporate game.
Well, that's the thing though. But if you think that, hey, this is probably going to be AEW's biggest buy rate, and Triple H's face is all over it as a WWE thing, then they'll go, "Oh, they only drew because Triple H is there."
Yeah, sure. WWF champion Bret Hart,
the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
And his promos are wonderful, aren't they?
Let's go. Yeah, sure.
I really like the way he's just himself. He just talks like a normal person about how he's going to beat someone or whatever the situation is at the time. And he's great.
I always say Bret can't cut a promo. Bret can cut a fucking brilliant
I don't
promo.
think he could cut what's considered a normal promo in the 90s. No. And in a way, he's actually ahead of his time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The way that he cuts promos.
Yeah.
So if you put him into today's situation, he's one of the best. At the time, maybe he wasn't because it wasn't what was the norm. I just love the way he would just talk through a situation and say, I'm going to beat this guy because of this.
Yeah.
His delivery, whilst also putting him over. How he put over The Undertaker in his promo, but also saying, it doesn't matter how big, strong, powerful you are, I'm going to fuck you up.
Super babyface promo by Bret.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is
the last line.
What does he say?
So Vince asks him, because there's a mixed reaction from the crowd, isn't there?
Yeah, and Vince goes back and forth with him, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's a little bit of back and forth.
Yeah.
And it all seems quite off the cuff. And Vince asks, does it matter if they like you or not? And Bret took a moment to think, and quite serenely he went, yeah, it matters.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's just, really well rounded.
America anymore, and this is what Bret was promised.
Yep.
He was like, UK, Germany, Canada, your babyface Bret Hart. Sell all that merch, make all that money. Just in America, be the bad guy, be the heel. Because we've got to get this babyface Shawn over. It's working great.
Yeah.
But it was such a great gimmick at the time. And
I'm still not convinced.
I will be face here, but I will be heel here. It was a really clever dynamic to have.
I know we've gone over this a few times at the time, but I don't like it at all. I hate Bret as a heel. Don't get it.
Oh, I loved his heel run.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I was very engaged by it. I just think he's a really good heel. I know, so it sounds really...
I'm going to need more than that.
Okay, sure. I think I enjoyed the dynamic of how he went from being super babyface to this heel character, but it was, again, believable. So he was a heel because he stood up for what he believed in. However, that obviously with the audience that he was presenting that to, which were the Americans largely, that didn't wash because what he believed in was Canada and the other wrestling nations, and he felt like he wasn't getting respect from the American audience because maybe his gimmick had dated somewhat as a face, and they were starting to turn on him anyway. And I think I like the honesty in that gimmick.
Sure. The things I like about it, I like that Bret is a serious heel.
Yes.
Surrounded by a bunch of fucking lunatics.
Well, it goes back to the faction gimmick as well. I loved all the people around him too.
My favorite faction.
Yeah.
Hart Foundation is it.
Yeah.
It's as good as it gets. You've got a solid tag. You've got a solid intercontinental guy. You've got a solid baby heel champion as Bret Hart.
Yeah.
With the greatest of all time. You know?
Yeah.
It's everything I think a faction should.
And Jim Neidhart was there.
Yeah. But the combinations.
I always, but genuinely,
Neidhart,
I love Neidhart. When I first saw them as the Hart Foundation as a tag, it was like, this guy's incredible.
Yeah.
Like big hoss lad.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's also like the ultimate backup to Bret because of the tag history and such.
Yeah.
Like he's always that reliant brother in the back. It's not really a brother, but you know what I mean. Like he kind of is.
He was a reliant guy who you could always count on to be there if you needed someone sorting out, right?
He's a bit bigger than the other boy.
Yeah.
Godwin thing.
He's like the enforcer, I suppose, wasn't he? Old fad. Yeah.
But the fact, we've talked about this before, but like every time Bret cuts a promo, and there's Davey Boy going, ha ha ha, he's talking about you, as he points at the crowd. And then you've got Owen just like, woo, fuck yeah. Oh, it's so much fun. I love it. So, moving on for that, we've got Vader versus 2-time Slammy Award winner Owen Hart Babyface Owen is my favorite Owen. I love him so much. Actually, no, heel Owen's better, but here he's like he's an obnoxious dick, but he's like being nice to the crowd. He's slapping hands. There's that bit where he gets to the ring and he's kind of interacting with the crowd. And that barrier falls down and he catches them and he goes, uh-oh. He pushes the fan because the fans are leaning on the barrier. So he pushes them back up and you can see his kind of demeanor go from, I'm having a great time to, is this safe? Like it's a bit, I don't know, fun, entertaining, but then concerning at the same time.
But also shows you what Owen was as a human being as well. His first instinct was, I've got to hold this railing with all these people on it so they back away and I can push it back up rather than just let them fall and worry about himself. It was a completely selfless act.
It was, and it seemed as though he was having a lovely time out there. Didn't he look like he's really enjoying himself?
It looked like it was the best time ever.
In this run, my favourite Owen Hart moment was when they were walking out as the tag champs and then Owen just jumped in front of Davey Boy going, "Way!" from his two slammies. It's like such a happy, image.
Yeah.
Awesome. But this match with Vader, Vader, I still think is one of my favourite big lad wrestlers. Him and Bam Bam.
How much you love
Vader and Bam Bam.
Yeah.
But and even then, Bam Bam's brilliant, but for me, Vader's always got that just a little notch above.
Yeah, for me, Vader's one of the best big men ever, and I loved his run in WCW. I think when he got to WWF, obviously the booking wasn't great for him,
and the politics,
and he got screwed over a little bit.
Earliest wrestling memory is Vader cutting a promo and being terrified.
Yep.
Yeah, WCW.
Yeah. He seemed legit, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely terrified. The way they booked him as big monster heel.
Yeah.
Like as a little kid watching that.
And he had Harley Race as a manager as well, which I think really added to the dynamic of the character.
I don't remember the specifics, but it was probably there.
Yeah.
And ripped off Mick Foley's ear.
Legit.
He did.
So contributed to Foley's overall story, image, career by pure accident. But yeah. And I know it's like Vader in WWF wasn't the Vader in WCW, but even then when he wanted to turn up to play, Vader was great. And I think, like you said, the booking in WWF really hinged him. But WCW Vader, no big man, and other than Yoko potentially, has come anywhere close to him.
No, and I think in this match it really does show what he could still achieve.
You disagree with Yoko?
No, I think Yoko is precise. Jesus Christ.
You suggesting Kishi then is the best big man?
Yeah, sure. Massive Rikishi.
I did it for The Rock.
No, I'm just like, when you made those big statements, I'm always like thinking, is there anyone else that was about that size that was as good? I'm more of a Bam Bam guy, if I'm totally honest. But then I was big ECW Mark.
Yeah.
He was like the figurehead almost for ECW.
Going through the ring with Taz.
Yeah.
To then come back out and pin him.
Sure.
It's a great moment to have. But yeah, for me,
like just is a worker. Guy could do
Bam Bam was incredible, and he got a match out of Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And in fairness, he did one thing that Vader didn't do, and he main evented WrestleMania.
I really like that match.
It's great, wasn't it?
It's a good match.
Really good.
It's a decent match, yeah.
I expected some resistance.
No,
Victorious
deserved to main event and showed, and in fairness, LT and his NFL buddies set the bar for where celebrities should have been at that time, as opposed to what they're doing now, like Logan Paul and Bad Bunny.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how good this match is.
Yeah.
And then you've got Snooki.
Legitimately, or
what, the LT match?
Yeah,
great.
What about the modern celeb matches?
Oh, they're okay.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like it's ridiculous how good Logan Paul's got.
Yeah,
like there's no,
disgustingly.
He has no right to be that good.
That first match, he did an interview where he said, "Yeah, I just had no training." She went in and had a fucking banger with him. You're like, how?
Really?
Yeah, literally.
No, it was Nemesis.
The back. Told him what to do. Rey Mysterio guided him through a few bits. But like,
right.
No real training, really.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. Obviously, just very naturally talented.
And how he saved
a wrestling fan.
How he saved Ray as well.
What?
When
he's not wrestling.
Whoa, is he not?
Nah,
I just assumed. I assumed that he always watched it, and he's just good at learning by watching.
No,
and that's why he's
just... he knew nothing about it.
What?
Stevie Bryan. Yeah, just wanted to do something.
That's good. I mean, I actually have quite enjoyed watching him wrestle, but knowing that he wasn't a fan previously, that's kind of tarnished it a little bit for me, because I would have at least liked that story in the background that he was a wrestling fan.
Like with Pat McAfee, when it was like, look at me, I've been in the warehouse, I wanted to go onto the interviews.
Yeah.
But I genuinely didn't know that because I thought it was like, oh, well, he's Logan Paul. He collects Pokemon cards, so he's probably of the ilk that probably liked wrestling.
No, not a wrestling fan to Cronin. He probably has seen it, but not really.
Well,
I suppose so.
He's one of my favorite spots of recent memory. The
Ricochet thing.
Ricochet, where they meet.
Yeah.
It was like a Looney Tunes.
I suppose so. If you think of his age, why would you get into WWE when you're in the ruthless aggression era?
That's the thing. I always struggle when people at work are like, "Yeah, my earliest match was like, the Shield versus the
Shield.
Wires." And you're like, "What?"
I remember my first training session. I started talking to again, name drop Vultures again. It was like, yeah, my favorite match of all time is like where the Shield. I started watching when the Shield came in. I was like,
it was the Shield versus the Wyatts, wasn't it?
Yeah,
favorite match of all time.
And I was like, I've been watching wrestling longer than you've been alive.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it's funny, isn't it? Because instantly you could dismiss that and go, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." But for him, that was his experience.
Yeah,
That's what he enjoyed.
Mine wasn't like dismissing the match. Mine was because, in fairness, Shield versus Wyatt.
Shit we were watching in '97.
Oh no.
Shield versus Wyatt was an incredible. That one we covered it at Elimination Show as part of the Daniel Bryan run.
It should have not main evented Mania, but it should have been on that Mania card.
Yeah,
Weird that it wasn't.
In fairness, that's where AEW peaked. Brody as TNT champ.
There's a few moments. Hangman winning the belt against Kenny Omega is the moment, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but as always with Hangman
Stadium as well, but whatever.
So well, no, but that was a moment rather than in the booking and the story and the characters she had. Wembley was incredible. Hangman wedding was a case of great, we've got our babyface over, and then as soon as he got the belt, they realised fuck, he doesn't draw.
Yeah, that's why it's the peak where everything went wrong for me.
Yeah,
it's a perfect story up to that point.
But unfortunately, they had the wrong person win the belt.
They just didn't do anything with him.
Hangman can wrestle, but Hangman isn't a promo. But anyway, back to
Owen is the best worker of all time. Holy hell, that motherfucker can sell.
Yep.
My word, he's good.
Yeah, he's amazing.
This is a great match.
I'm going to smash your tummy. And Owen just sells it endlessly. Everything he does is about selling.
Great selling. Story of the match is simple but effective. They did the slam match format, which again simple, but I just eat that stuff up, man. That is great.
I've got a note here, and I thought it was quite funny. Vader calling out spots like he's shouting out an order at McDonald's.
Yeah, he was a bit shouty, wasn't he? Yeah, I picked up on that as well.
I don't think Vader could ever be quiet though. I don't think you'd ever go Vader's on whispering going headlock.
Weirdly, he's giving interviews where he's quite a timid, quiet man, which is for Vader, you just don't expect. But
his son plays football, doesn't he?
I think so.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Sign him up.
Sign him up. I'm sure he will do.
He can tag with Von Wagner. The World of Wagner podcast.
That would work. I like that.
Yeah,
sure. Owen locks on a sharpshooter, and the kids at the floor are like, what does that say? I don't know what that note is. Something about
looks impressive though, getting Vader up in that sharpshooter.
He did, yes.
Loved it.
Finally gets the slam.
Finally, on the third attempt, gets a slam.
So good.
This is Andre versus Hogan.
Yeah.
Tyler Bate versus Walter. Van Wicked versus Matt Lomax.
1, 2. Vader kicks out the slam.
Kicks out the slam.
Fuck's sake. Would have been a brilliant finish, but Vader bomb, Owen with the knees up, Owen top rope shotgun drop kick. Beautiful for 97. Babyface Heat Owen is so good because it started out a bit 50-50. By this point, I was like, oh, it's so good. This is one of the top heels in the company right now. They're like, whatever. Owen off the top, Vader catches Owen, continues the momentum, a huge power slam. Brilliant finish. 1, 2, 3, wins Vader.
Beautiful finish. That power slam off top rope. Oof. The way he caught him and turned into it.
Yeah. It's so
lovely.
simple, but so believable.
It was.
That's not a finish nowadays.
No. Well, it could be. It could be.
Absolutely
it should be.
That's what made this match so beautiful. It was the simple things done right and done well.
Yeah.
And as you've said all along, it's the basis of the story. Big man versus little man. Can the little man get the big man up his feet? We know it's going to happen eventually, but that sometimes is fine because it's how you get to that end point, which is the best part of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second favourite match on the card, this one, for me.
It's right up there. We get a SummerSlam recap. Shawn as the ref, smashing the chair over Taker's head. Great spot. The bit where he counts the 3 looking at Bret's eyes and Bret's looking at him. It's like, oh, so good. That's the right bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking the right spot. It's been a while. Which leads into an Undertaker promo. Shawn isn't here to help Bret this time. Bret is a demon, not a savior. Taker doesn't see boundaries, just creatures. I'm starting losing by this point. I was like, wait, what? I don't understand.
Well, it's Creatures of the Night. He's a face Undertaker.
Dong! WWF World Heavyweight Championship match of your World Heavyweight Champion Bret Hart versus The Undertaker.
I have 2 things that both I was happy about and also annoyed me about this.
Go for it.
1, good. Challenger out before champion. Always have your main belt, main event your shows.
Well, but we know who's in the main event. And we know why he's in the main event.
Yeah, he's doing it for his sister and his bodybuilding coach.
I was talking about the other guy.
But yeah, it's if you want your big shiny belt, do it. Even at SummerSlam, they did the big shiny belt just for TV. They switched it round.
No, I think in this situation, you're going to have the British guy in the main event at this time.
Yeah.
In this era. But also, Bret and Undertaker were going against the politics of Shawn Michaels again.
I think it depends how you want your promotion to be seen. Like New Japan, if you want it to be seen as a sport, belt highlight, belt main events, no matter what. I don't think WWF, especially in 97, are really that concerned about the belt necessarily. Who's holding it, considering how much they fuck up the booking, leading to
And also, if they were going to stick to that finish, imagine doing that the match before. The night would be ruined for the rest of the evening, right?
I wonder. Do you send the fans home happy by having Bret take
You
it off?
could do that as a dark match afterwards, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it was on the poster.
Yeah, it was. Well, yeah.
Did you know that Bret and Taker would be wrestling?
I don't think I did. No, because it wasn't announced beforehand.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so to see that unexpectedly was fantastic. Yeah.
Because I went to Capital Carnage and the advertised match was Rock Triple H.
Yes.
So for me, there's a giant Rock mark and a giant Triple H mark, more Triple H than anything I've talked about earlier. I was like, oh my God, we get to see the return of Triple H because he was injured during this time. And so when they were like, hello, everyone, we hate the English. The Triple H is going to be replaced by X-Pac.
X-Pac, yeah.
It's actually a fun match, but it's not Triple H and Rock.
It's no Triple H, is it?
Yeah, that ladder match is one of my favorite matches of all time. The SummerSlam 98, I think it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
Would you
match.
say that Triple H Rock feuds over the years superseded Austin and Rock feuds over the years?
Oh, that's a question.
That is why I asked it.
In terms of feuds, yes. Like big main event matches, no, because the Austin and Rock stuff's so classic. But the actual feud isn't really there. It's just these are our 2 top baby faces. Smush.
Yep.
You know, 14 and 17?
15, 17, 19.
Okay, encyclopedia.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, because 14 was Shawn and Austin.
Yeah.
First Mania I watched. No, new fan on it. But yeah, no, Bret and Taker go 28 minutes and it absolutely flies by.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's so much fun. Few things. Taker looking like a wet goth boy. Taker with the quick arm raise to pop the lights. You know, not the boom, but the boom. Goosebumps. What's it like live?
It was, I don't think I quite absorbed what was happening because I didn't expect the match.
Yeah.
And I certainly never thought I'd get the opportunity to see those 2 wrestling in Birmingham. You know?
Sure.
So
28 minutes.
Yeah. 28 minutes.
15, you know?
20 minutes. So probably quite overwhelmed by this point.
Sure.
Yeah. But
what do you think watching it back?
Brilliant match. Yeah. As I said, I agree with some of the reviews. It's one of, if not Bret's last great matches.
Yeah, especially with WWF.
Yeah, so I know we've got obviously like his one with Benoit and WCW that people seem to think was pretty good, but from his WWF run, this was it.
So I know we watched this a while ago. Who do you think gets the bigger pop?
Bret.
I think it was Bret as well.
Yeah.
I wondered whether, because it's very close. Like they're both over. They've always both been over, really. But like Bret, it's just something about Bret in the UK. It's quite special. Europe in general.
Yeah, and he's their guy.
South Africa.
He's the champion of South Africa. Yeah,
yeah, sure.
yeah, because did Taker get a few boos later on as well? I'm sure they started.
Once the match actually kicks in,
Yeah.
you can hear it's pretty 50-50, but the crowd is very into it. It's not 50-50 where they're kind of apathetic towards it. Like they are cheering and booing, but it kind of blurs into one a little bit.
Yes, yeah.
Which is an awkward position to be in as people working this. You don't really know whether you're face or heel because, you know, you're swapping countries and characters.
Yeah, sure. But they just cracked on and wrestled a really good match, didn't they?
How good these two are.
Yeah.
Especially Brett.
Yeah.
Like I didn't ask the question, I joked around earlier, but Brett guy or Sean guy now?
No. Brett.
Yeah. Back then, sure.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was getting from you earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll definitely a Sean guy back in the day.
Back in the day?
Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I was always a Brett guy.
It's not to say I wasn't a Brett fan. Yeah. Like I really enjoyed his work throughout the whole.
So what you're saying is we were right and you were wrong.
But at this moment in time, not understanding anything to do with backstage politics and all that sort of stuff, and probably being a mark for the characters as well, because Brett was heel and Michaels was face.
I really like Sean. Don't tell anyone though.
Yeah.
Like, but I came into wrestling the end of '97 after the initial kid period.
Yep.
Where it was like 91, 92, 93 type thing, where I just kind of watched VHSs and get whatever I could.
Yep.
I got cable, so Sky Sports, and the first time in the end of '97. So it's DX.
Yep.
Sean gets injured. Austin takes over.
Yes.
That's kind of my wrestling experience.
Sure.
And so I never
Brock throws Austin off a bridge.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
All those fun bits. It's a really interesting bit. And part of doing this whole run was I wanted to see the 2 years before I became a fan.
Yeah, sure.
And
yeah.
all the things people talk about, like you've talked to me about over the years and such.
My old man rocking chair. Oh, my wise old friend, Thomas Ahmed Johnson. And Johnson's another name for penis.
But it really highlights to me how good Brett has been. Like, it's just every time there's a show, nothing's happening. Brett comes out and suddenly it's really fun and he puts on a great match and tells a great story.
He got good matches out of Sid.
Yeah. Regularly game matches out of people like Sid and Dale Wilkes or whatever, like really quality.
Diesel.
Doink.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Fairness, Matt Bourne Doink was a fantastic worker.
He was good.
Yeah. Very horrible human being.
Oh, yeah, because he was on Dark Side of the Ring for that, wasn't he?
Yeah. I was so proud to be English when they gave Brett the super babyface stream, and they're like, "Fuck the America," which is like 90% of our audience, by the way. The analytics. So, hello, Americans. Brett kisses the strap and gives the young lads the shades at ringside. Taker does his opening spots. Blah 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 blah. Let's just kind of skip through a little bit. Big DDTs, big pops, couple of boos. Brett goes. Brett can't believe he's hearing this chorus of boos because Vince can't get over the fact that Brett's not just a heel. He's determined to ruin his career, is my theory. When he goes to WCW, everything Vince says on commentary, the interview before, he's just like, Brett's a heel, Brett's a heel, Brett's a heel. And he's hammering that.
Yeah, it does hammer him, doesn't he? Yeah, you're right. I didn't really pick up on that, but you make a good point.
Yeah, it's been like the last 6 months.
Yeah, sure.
Every time Brett's doing anything the slightest no babyface, the crowd are cheering Brett. Vince coming in and be like, listen to all those boos.
He's always a bit like that, though, wasn't he? With, I think, everyone, really. So if they weren't getting a response that he was hoping he would put it over on commentary, but actually the audience doing something that they're actually not.
Yeah.
And would hope that we would just kind of take his word for it.
Even their beef at the commentary desk. Like, I think one of the previous episodes which did where Brett sits down and says, I mean, I obviously wouldn't be able to get away with this if I did that, but Sean can do it. And there was like, you could tell there's...
He seems like he's a bit sick of Sean just fucking shooting in every program he ever cuts. So Brett just starts doing the same thing as well and be really unprofessional.
Yeah. Well, you would do, wouldn't you? If you're getting that sort of treatment, you'd have to give it back eventually, wouldn't you? Yeah. Regardless of how professional you are, you'd have to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Brett is working Taker's knees. Brett doing heel things, but reacting to the crowd like he's a babyface. So he does the figure four around the ring post.
Yes.
Like a dastardly heel, but he's high-fiving fans. Like, I don't know what's happening anymore. It's just really fun. Weirdly, it works. I don't know why it works, but Brett is in the figure four and he's like throwing up the Texas horns and stuff like this. They're like, what is happening?
What is going on here?
Really
very, yeah.
But great fun. Oh my God. Oh, there's the bit where they take off the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And it's sitting on apron for ages. And I was trying to work out what this thing was sitting on the apron because I didn't see him in the turnbuckle. I thought the cameraman just like brought his lunchbox or something. Just, like, absolutely left it on the ring. Be like, you'd be furious with that.
Yeah.
And genuinely, I thought it was something. Yeah, so Taker drops an illegal leg onto Brett's crotch, and Brett catches Taker in the sharpshooter. It's such a cool spot. Like, you know, the 92 Davey and Brett double down.
Yeah.
He wraps up the legs and brings him up into the sharpshooter, and he practiced this with his wife in his bedroom at home and things. Do you know that story?
I didn't know that. No.
So Brett tells a story about having this idea at like 2 a.m. and waking up his wife and I've got to try something. And so literally he's laying on his back with his wife with the shower on and seeing whether he can do it. So that's why he does to Davey, and that's how he practiced it and came up with the idea.
Right. Well, if I said I hadn't practiced wrestling moves on my wife, then I would be lying.
But it's again coming back to how amazing I think Bray is and all these callbacks and how he takes things. He takes out one element of this is a different way to set up the sharpshooter from the main event in SummerSlam and brings that back to a show in Birmingham, a different way to get into the spot.
Nice. Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I love Brad, man. It's just those little quirks, whatever. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Taker drops the leg. It's all over, brother. Brett kicks. Love it. Brett tries to cheat using the timekeeper's bell. So does Taker. Ref takes it off Taker. Really fun, bullshitty spots. Brett gets kicked to the outside. Brett lands on the camera operator. I love this.
Yep.
You know, they did it when the cage match with Shawn and Taker.
Yep.
Where he bumped straight onto the cameraman and such. I know. Really fun. To me, at this point, I'm like, this has got Broadway written all over it. What were you guys thinking?
It was just, it didn't seem like 28 minutes. It flew by watching this.
It felt like to me they were going from like spot to spot, scenario to scenario to try and see how dramatic they could get it.
Yeah, everything was designed to outdo each other, wasn't it? To a point where it did go Broadway, didn't it?
Well, we'll see. Brett's neck gets twisted up between the top and the middle ropes.
That's right.
Doing the Foley spot.
Yes.
Where he gets stuck.
Yeah.
Taker hammers away at Brett while Brett's still stuck in the ropes. The dastardly heel Undertaker.
Boom.
Yes.
The babyface Brett, which rightfully so causes disqualification. So your winner and still WWF World Heavyweight Champion is Bret the Hitman Hart.
It's a clever finish. It sort of helped to protect both guys. Obviously, you don't want the champion going under.
Taker ain't taking a fucking pinfall.
but Taker isn't taking a pinfall either.
Yeah, it's not tapping out either.
Taker's the guy who's like the stalwart of like, look at these little fucking kids who can't get along, can't put each other over, can't have a fucking conversation backstage without pulling each other's hair out.
But on the plus point, I also won't put him over.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think he should be.
No.
I think Taker should be the guy going, no, I'm setting a standard here. You know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And he had that authority about him, didn't he, backstage? I think he's genuinely respected to have that position as well back in the day.
Yeah, I think he's the guy capable of kicking everyone's ass at this point as well.
Well, that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
yeah, but even with the finish, it was the right thing to do for the level of the show that it was. Brilliant match.
Did you hear the story that Taker told about Coco Beware on his debut?
No.
So Taker comes in Survivor Series, and in the match, he gives Coco Beware the tombstone. And backstage, Coco Beware dragged him to one side and was like, hey, you dropped me a little bit stiff there, brother. And started shouting him out backstage, and Undertaker's like, sorry, sir, I'm very sorry. And apparently apologized for like 20 minutes straight, and Coco would not relent. And then Undertaker literally went, okay, you just want to go outside? And Coco was like, no, just be safer. I think that sums up, yeah.
He made the right decision.
Fair play to Coco Beware, though. Stick to your guns, kid.
Yeah, sure, exactly, yeah. That's really fun in the story. Who knows if he's bullshitting nowadays? These are stories from like 30 years ago.
I trust in Coco Beware and Frankie, I trust. if Frankie was there, would have seen the whole thing and be able to repeat it.
Yeah, sure. It actually takes Owen and the other Hebner to get free from the ropes. It's great. Taker is furious. Briscoe takes a choke slam. Taker walks down Owen and Brett as they head to the back. Like, I love the aftermath of this whole event.
Chaotic.
It feels like a really big, overbooked, fun experience.
It does, yeah. Which, again, leads to the fact that it wasn't just a house show. They're putting all this stuff on,
100%.
Yeah.
Vince gets one of them on commentary as they're walking away. What a sore loser.
He couldn't help himself, could he?
What a sore loser. He won the match by disqualification.
Sure. Which leads to Brett backstage. Sorry, do you want to talk more about the match? Or anything you want to go over?
No, that's all good. No.
Anything?
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful match.
Beautiful match.
So it leads to a Brett backstage promo. Massive boost. Brett does not like Shawn Michaels. You're like, hang on. He wasn't in this. He talks about Shawn sucking his own ego off. And you're like, fucking hell, bro. Okay, calm down. Main event this.
Ego in the UK means penis.
You're right. Vince interrupts Shawn and says, can you go top this? Shawn's like, my middle name is Top This. As a Shawn.
And then doesn't do like a crotch chop towards his penis. Yeah. Really. Possibly.
I think they've been doing a little bit with Sarge at this stage, Sarge and Slaughter.
No, that's after.
Is it after? I thought we've had Sarge as the new commish.
It's not the fully formed pointy job going on. Just like
I imagine it was a click thing that they were probably doing as like
probably,
a gag that just got developed.
I do like the concept though. There's like, yeah, with a click, and then Undertaker sitting there with Yoko and Godfather going, "Want to go? No, you're right, BSK. You're fine. You take your Dominoes and your vodka and your whiskey, and we'll go and shag women."
Which leads to our main event of the evening. The WWF European title match of the British Bulldog, the current champion, versus the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels.
This felt big.
Yeah.
At this moment, this felt
the drama of what just happened with Taker and Brett. It feels like this is a time for a main event.
Well, from Owen versus Vader onwards, the show really ramped up. We had some good matches prior to that. They're all kind of standard house show, paint by number matches, and they were very entertaining. But from Owen onwards,
opened with Foley and Triple H.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, my bad. That was a great match. Yeah, to be fair,
you are right.
Sort of stuff in between there were good, solid.
It deteriorated quickly.
Yeah. But it got to Vader and Owen, and it started to really elevate from there. And I think those last three matches really sell this whole pay-per-view, plus the opener as well.
It's also the level of storytelling with backstage promos.
Yes.
Bits and everything else.
It's definitely not just a house show. Like, they've put effort into thinking about how this is all going to work, seemingly. If they haven't, then it certainly fell into place very nicely. Anyway, so yeah, really, really
And
good.
if you think about the last three matches they put on, who they put in, it was very well structured in what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
For a little show in the UK, almost.
11,000 people is not a little show.
But it's not broadcast in America.
It's not in America.
Not necessarily.
We can't break contractual obligations. That's why it can't be broadcast in America.
Yeah, sure.
So I love that. I love that.
Yeah, it's really fun. So people are throwing stuff at Shawn as he heads to the ring. This crowd hate Shawn Michaels.
Did you see the kid with the British Bulldog figure?
Get him.
Getting into Shawn's face.
Yeah.
And then Shawn actually took the figure and then dropped it down his trunks.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, wasn't it?
That's a Lawlerism. Come get it.
It's the very young girls at ringside that he's kissing and grabbing.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
97, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you're not wrong. So Bulldog's music hits, and he's got his sister with him who's fighting cancer. It's genuinely adorable. You can quite clearly see that she's struggling to get to the ring. It's really powerful. So quite confused, drug-dependent person is struggling to walk to the ring. Also has his sister with him.
Very good.
All about how the setup came in. You know,
It's just the real reason why we've only done a podcast last week. We've been banned for the last 3 weeks.
I think I said that quite nicely.
That was fantastic. Well done. Well played.
I'll try not to be mean.
Did you guys notice?
Bulldog, not her. Sorry.
Did you guys notice Shawn having to go at Vince at ringside during this was happening? So I'm not sure what the interaction was, but Shawn's quite clearly yelling at Vince.
Yeah.
Brett went off script again. Vince.
Could have been. He's obviously annoyed about something, bitching about something. Who knows what it was? But yeah, he wasn't pleased. So as always.
Sean's so strange at this time. I'm trying to work out like what people saw in him. Like I understand, kid coming to the show, whatever. It's the big flamboyant Sean.
Yeah.
It's like anyone beyond the age of like 15, 16.
But it's Vince.
But people talk about him like he's the greatest of all time.
I think his in-ring work, considering what he was dealing with and going through, there's no doubting his in-ring work was exceptional.
Yeah. In-ring stuff.
And his in-ring storytelling was good. His promos, not much to shout home about, but bell to bell. And then as you get into the twilight of his career, his feud with Jericho, his retirement of Flair, and basically doing Taker's annual match for 2 years in a row.
Yeah. I think I'm being too judgmental now I look back at it. And then you see all the stuff, but yeah, really fucking good.
But but his persona and the flamboyance was what got him over. His in-ring work was great, and he'd always go to try and be, I'm better than you, and I'll go and try and show it. But for my stylings, for what my preference even then and to now is I prefer Brett, but I can't imagine Brett would have given Taker those big retirement matches at WrestleMania 25 and 26 and have that amount of impact.
The fact we're robbed of this opportunity is upsetting to me. Brett should have been stuck around. So nice to see him during that time period.
Yeah.
Would you have had Austin? Would you have had
No. And this is the whole thing.
No, I think you would have done. Would you not? Because he helped create Austin. Really.
But then there's one less spot to have. So then if you, and then if you think that Sean wouldn't have broken his back,
Rock would have no chance.
but that's the thing. But Sean wouldn't have backed away. If anything, Sean would have gone to WCW.
I think that's more likely if Brett sticks around for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have went to join his friends.
But that would have been
WCW,
2
lots
years.
of money.
That would have been 2 years too late. And then the ascension of The Rock, I don't think would have happened as quickly or made it to that top tier.
Well, I think the success of The Rock and Austin were born out of necessity, wasn't it, for them at the time? Yeah. Because they were starting to lose stars. Brett disappeared, Sean got injured. They needed someone, and they stepped up.
Yeah. Diesel and Razor were set up to be those two next stars disappearing.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Val Venus had his PP choppy by Mr. Yamamoto-san.
So weirdly, a regular character that would come up in non-wrestling fan discussion. Talking about Val Venus. Such a controversial character. Pop up. Bloody TV.
And still, Mr. Yamaguchi-san, I choppy, your PP.
I mean, I loved Kaientai.
Kaientai was amazing.
Yeah.
And racist Vince McMahon making them have like subtitles with Indeed.
Dick Togo to this day is one of my favorite things about New Japan. Like he's a manager in New Japan. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's part of a very iffy stable called the House of Torture.
Okay. A very iffy stable.
Yeah, I think that's fair. They're kind of like the goth kids that just never win.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Raven's flock.
Yeah, a little
of
bit.
New Japan.
Yeah. But like, yeah, not quite as entertaining as that. They haven't really got like a Raven at the front. They've got Evil instead, who's like, his name's Evil. Never really works. But yeah, Dick Togo is like the ultimate ultimate heel manager. And he'll just like hold people in the corner and things like this and be a real dick about it behind the referees.
Nice.
Yeah, I love him. He's great.
Decent worker.
Bulldog is absolutely jacked. He's got the Union flag, bedazzled cape, has a million tassels on it, and has a fucking baby face. A million tassels.
But where's his dog?
Yeah.
Matilda.
Yep.
We need a dog peeping all over the ringside, right?
Cannon of Hell.
Yeah, absolutely. God, that's... yeah, I mean, he's super over, obviously. Any case is wondering, Bulldog is full babyface. Sean is full heel to everyone except Vince McMahon. A couple of minutes into the match, Bulldog is bright purple, completely blown up. About 12 minutes in, JR reminds us that when Bulldog won the Intercontinental strap in 92, he went on to lose it to Sean, which is actually some nice storytelling.
Nice. He did, yes.
Almost like they should have told this story going into the match, but like,
They didn't mention it, did they?
No. Quite an important bit of the story, really.
But that's because it's the most important night of Bulldog's career.
Yeah. It's just like...
Do you remember the finish for Michael's Bulldog for the IC strap?
Off the top roller?
It was, I think they went for a top rope back suplex. So Bulldog delivering to Sean, and Sean twisted midair and turned it into a pin.
That's the one. Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful finish. And again, it's kind of similar to Vader Owen.
Yeah.
It's kind of out the blue. It's a quick finish.
It's a bit Bret Piper, though.
Not
better.
Yeah, not many Folks finishes. It kind of just came from nowhere, really.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's a really good finish.
And when you think again, you've got that famous Rumble moment with these two in again as well.
Which one more?
Yes.
Well, where Michaels thought he was eliminating, when it's like both feet must touch the ground.
yeah.
Bulldog thought he'd won it.
Yep.
So again, you could have had that, the IC belt, as the real build for this.
Legendary moment in Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Probably the most famous moment.
It gets replayed again and again and again, doesn't it?
Both feet must touch the floor. Kane's eliminated loads of people, but then they gave that to Roman or Braun Strowman.
The greatest Royal Rumble moment of all time.
Titus O'Neil.
Well, that doesn't really count
because it's the greatest Royal Rumble of all time.
It's Vince McMahon sliding in the ring and destroying both quads.
Just having a little sit down in the corner for a while.
Cutting the promo. It's great. I love it so much.
But can you imagine him being able to do that? How much pain must have he been in and to deliver that promo?
The fact he's coming to fix a fuck up at the end of the spot because both guys went out at the same time but didn't or whatever it was. Yeah. So Rick Rude heads to ringside.
The insurance policy playing on the Lloyds of London thing.
I love Rick Rude. Absolutely love Rick Rude. One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Such an amazing presence about him.
Yeah.
Innovator of great ring gear.
Yes.
King of promos.
He worked on, King of promos, great physique, great wrestler in ring.
I want you Louisiana sweat hogs.
Yes. Yeah. Listen up.
Anyone says sweat hogs, like, oh, you've been watching Rick Rude. It's good to know.
Yeah. SummerSlam sweat hogs.
So he heads to the ring to interfere and beat up Bulldog while Baby L isn't looking. Later on, Triple H and China join Rude to fuck with Bulldog. Starting to see a little formation here, boys.
Yeah, something clicking, isn't there?
These degenerates. Just
couple of elbow drops from Sean. Tunes up the band. Has to pick up Bulldog himself. Rude interferes to stop a power slam from Bully. Davey Boy has shown up for the power slam on the outside, but Bulldog front flips onto the platform, off the platform that is around the ring.
Well, he gets his leg caught between the platform and the guard railing.
Oh yeah,
and it's sort of stuck. And still watching it back now, it looks like it wasn't planned.
Yeah.
Oh, so I think it was planned,
but I think it probably was. But it's done so well that actually it looked like it wasn't. And I'm still now watching it back and think, did they mean to do that? Because it does look quite nasty.
Yeah.
Which I guarantee that behind closed doors, Brett went, do this.
Yeah.
Bulldog.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't do it to Sean. But like it leads directly to the finish, which is why I'm like, it must be planned.
I think it must have been. Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise it would have. Yeah.
Rick Rude's back in.
Yep.
Is because of that raised platform in Japan.
Mm.
Do you know this?
Yeah, I have heard this.
He did a spot where he landed on his back, half on the raised up platforms in the ring, and they've got that raised up platform that Bulldog falls through this. I bet Rick has something to do with it.
No, maybe.
Talking about
yeah.
He's there at ringside with them.
Kind of bringing in that legitimate injury. And it could work this, boys. Yeah. Let's do it.
I believe Rick Rude's the kind of person that convinced you to do something as well.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
Don't know. Sweet chin music on the outside. Triple H and Rude fuck up Bulldog. Pedigree on the outside. They are throwing everything at Bulldog.
Yep.
They throw him back in the ring. Sean removes Davey Boy's knee brace. They're doing the whole thing. Figure 4 applied by Sean. As a kid, I remember watching this VHS and going, like, this figure 4 has been on for a lifetime.
Yep.
Because as a kid watching wrestling, it's every 2 seconds there's a different spot of some sort.
Yeah. Or even in the submission, you have the arm up and the drop for the 2 and then a Hulk up on the 3rd.
Exactly. So, like, now knowing, like, other wrestling outside of the immediate WWF, whatever, I can see this is quite a cool finish. This is a style. Like, you know, we're going to have the guy in the figure 4 for a long time. All the heels are beating up the baby face. I get where they're going with it. It's like, what did you think about watching it, but like, live and back with it?
I think live, it was, the crowd was so into it. I don't think you could not enjoy it.
So with Sean, with Davey Boy in the figure 4, was it just like
people
organic or
people were? It's bubbling. Yeah. It's bubbling because we knew something's happening. We knew it's coming towards,
because it's so different to what you expect.
So different.
Yeah,
and there's a buzz in the audience for sure. I'm watching it back. Yeah, it just feels right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't feel too long watching
No,
it back as an adult.
it didn't.
But as a kid, I was like, come on.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
the
sure.
wrestling.
Sure. Yeah, I get that, yeah. In the audience, it's fine.
Yeah. It was just something different. And it's, can he muster the strength? His knee brace is off. He's against all the odds. Can he do it? And it's just giving it that time to breathe, to let the crowd get up. And I thought that was really, really smart to do.
You know, when they talk about like Flair, Kerry Von Erich, whatever, like having a million discussions backstage about who's going to go over, and Fritz stepping in and saying, no, we're not going to quite do it that way. And then, you know, the Freebird step in and blah, blah, blah. There's all these conversations. I feel like this finish has been discussed a million times by 20 different people, trying to make sure everyone looks good and Sean has to have the bell, but we have to do this. And,
Yeah.
you know, it feels like one of those types of finishes, but weirdly, I love it.
Yeah, it works.
Usually, like, booking by committee is a disaster. This is great. This is really fun. So, Bulldog is in the figure 4 for 2 minutes, 21 seconds. I timed it.
Well,
Before passing out. And is that a pin submission? Oh, and you're like, ding, 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 a new EU champion. The Brexit means Brexit. Shawn Michaels. I didn't quite know what the finish was. Does he just pass out?
I think he passes out.
Referee stoppage.
Is that a belt change?
That shouldn't be a belt change, should it? Or should it? I don't know. I would say it should be the determined pin or submission, right?
Well, now we have to go. And that's why the Euro belt isn't around anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's marred with controversy.
I think technically it's pin submission knockout.
So maybe there's a knockout?
I don't know. But Sean has him in the figure 4. His shoulders are on the mat. And so they could just go 1, 2, 3. Or have
Did
him
he?
submit,
Did
but he's not gonna
oh?
submit.
But then
No count.
technically, in the arm drop,
Yeah.
no one actually says I submit.
Yeah.
So that's when, and then titles change on that because then it's a deemed submission because they can't answer the call.
But I don't think they do the arm drop. I think he goes to check.
It's a bit weird doing an arm drop when you're not got like anything like around the neck to like restrain the oxygen to go. You're doing a figure 4 or a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Would you do the arm drop for a figure 4? Would that look weird from a ref
No, I
standpoint?
don't suppose he would.
Yeah. Because if you're on your back and you've got your arm dropping, you count the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I need to watch this back again.
It's
Interesting.
the first time I was like, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Pin or submission, right?
Yeah, it should be.
That's it. You go ahead and ruin Matt's childhood memories.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, it's been interesting watching it back because, as I touched on earlier, there's kind of lots of nostalgic, happy feelings about the show, but also there's a lot of dodgy stuff which happened and kind of leading to a lot of horrible situations in the future. You know,
How long has it been since you last watched this show, or have you never watched it back since the VHS?
No, it would have been 20 odd years, I suppose. Wow. Yes, it's been a while. But I really enjoyed watching it back.
You still have the VHS?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's in the loft somewhere.
Yeah.
So I've got all my old Silver Vision videos.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Tucked away, but
Anything else?
Never had any.
Any?
I only hired mine from Blockbusters.
My heart cries.
I know.
No way.
I either hired them from Blockbusters for the old ones,
Yeah.
or I would videotape the pay-per-views.
Oh, you're going to get a big box for your next birthday.
Genuinely though, the mutual horror on mine and my father's face at one pay-per-view where I'd set it to record on the Sky channel,
Yeah.
and he'd been downstairs watching something that wasn't wrestling and had switched the Sky channel. So in the morning, after going to do my paper round, I came back home to watch the wrestling. I was like, this might be better. And I'm pretty sure, worryingly, that was over the edge.
Oh, God.
Oh.
No.
So I went into school and someone was like, did you watch the pay-per-view? I was like,
Yep.
well, I watched something that was pay-per-view.
Live.
Ugh.
Not that, but over the edge.
Oh.
The crowd throw rubbish into the ring. Absolutely love it. Showering Sean in his much-earned sea of crap. Sean cuts a shitty promo, calling Diana his sweetheart.
mm-hmm.
Sean pulls Bulldog back to the figure 4. Diana in, holding Bully's knee brace. She kind of rubs it on Sean's face. It's a bit weird. China drags Diana off Sean, and finally Owen and Brett run out to make the save. I never quite understood why Brett and Owen didn't come out earlier, but I guess there's a thing from they had the stuff with Taker before. But
And also, babyface. We're not this modern era where good guys, bad guys factions. It's a case of Bulldog can handle it, and he's the focus of attention.
No, I don't buy that. Brett and Owen should have been down there.
I think they should have been.
They should have been down there earlier.
More somehow.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't make Bulldog look that strong because Bulldog had to go against 4 people. So he's kept Bulldog strong in his home country.
They could have locked him in the locker room, done the handcuffs on the door and stuff. But
fucking love that little gimmick. I put the broom handle through the door.
Yeah. This MDF door. Get through it. Triple H, sorry, I can say words. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and China celebrate on the ramp. They throw up the triple threat. And I'm like, not your gimmick.
That was a little stab, wasn't it? Because ECW run that gimmick at the time. Yeah.
Vince calls Sean a dastardly. Ooh, big change from Vince.
Big change.
It's like, is he finally getting with the program that we've all been on for the past 6 months? Who knows? Vince signs off, thanking everyone. Skybox office runs out of time, so just goes, so long.
Great. Cup feeds.
Yeah. I absolutely love this show. It's massive nostalgia pop for me because obviously as a kid, I bought this. I must have bought it in 97 or 98. I just started getting back into wrestling after being a young kid. Mm-hmm. And so for me, watching this back, it's just like fucking cool. I loved every second of it, to be honest. Even the bad stuff, I think it was brilliant. You know?
How many cornflakes?
It's for me, nostalgia-wise, if I'm being like critical, it's probably a 2 or a 3, probably a 3. And that there's really, really good stuff either end, but stuff in the middle is... I'm being a critical dickhead, but for me, it's 4. Yeah, I love it.
Love the show. Really enjoyed watching it back. Great opportunity to relive some old memories.
Yeah, it's
fun. Bit of nostalgia. Yeah. It is difficult to disconnect from the backstage stuff now we know what's happened. I did read somewhere that Bulldog was meant to actually go over. Hence why he dedicated the match to his dying sister, or very ill sister.
Oh, that's even worse. If they've changed it after he's done that promo.
So they've done the promo, putting over the fact that he's dedicated to his sister, that he's a hometown hero, all that sort of stuff, knowing at that point that he was going to go over.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the day when Vince, aka Sean, decided he wasn't going to go over. He thought it was
the build up to the whole show is that I'm going to dedicate this to my sister.
Yeah.
My bodybuilding work.
Yeah, of course. Bodybuilding coach. But Sean,
like, there's no way. Right? There's
no way. No.
That finish.
So Sean wanted to get the heat that was going to generate leading into the DX formation. Yeah. He wanted to be the first Grand Slam champion as well, the first person to hold 4 championship belts.
That's the thing about this belt, isn't it?
Yeah, so that gave him that rub as well, which then he gave away to Triple H in a ridiculous match on Raw. What was it?
Next week, dickhead. We haven't got there yet. I'm joking. I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, so
let's do as well.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, mixed bag of feelings watching this back. Yeah, sure. But it's great. I would give it purely nostalgia 4 cornflakes for me.
That's good.
I loved every minute of it. It's a 4 cornflake show for me because it had everything that I need in good wrestling, some stupid stuff in the middle. Sonny was also there. And Vince McMahon was like, you're not going to humiliate me. I'm not getting involved in this. Sensible boss. I loved it. Like the final 3 matches, like seeing Vader actually have someone good to work with and seeing Vader be able to excel in WWF was great. Brett Taker, brilliant match. All the shenanigans with Bulldog at the end. Starmuth Dude loving, Triple H. Brilliant show. 4 cornflakes. Much nicer than some of the shit we've been watching recently.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. This is technically new gen to most people. To us, it's almost Attitude Era because of how it's presented. Like
it's getting there.
It really feels like it. It's weird. It's almost there in 96. Like if you watch it back, it's like all the elements of it are there. The theme tune.
Yes.
It's really.
I still think Attitude Era started around Mania 13.
Yeah, I think there's an argument for around Mania 12, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
But the point being that this time period gets such a bad rep for wrestling fans in general. It's my favorite. I genuinely think if you take WCW, ECW, and WWF from this time period, it's almost as good as wrestling gets for me.
Well, we do the comparison. People only look at it because WCW is doing well with the NWO. And they go, oh, WWF was rubbish at this time period. It's like in fairness,
That's not a fair statement. They're more than that. But like it's mainly headed up by AEW.
And again, at the time, AEW is really good. WWF is really, really bad. Then Triple H gets the book. WWE is really, really good. AEW is really bad. Wrestling is good. All wrestling is good unless it's progress.
Yeah, I love it.
4 cornflakes. Where can people find you if you want to have any of your socials shared?
Nowhere.
Brilliant.
Awesome. That's a delightful response. You can find me on Fanboy Rich if you want to.
Bearded Lucha. I have returned to wrestling commentary, or I will be returning for my wonderful friends in Belgium, Pro Wrestling All Stars.
Wonderful.
2024 is going to be a good year for Pro Wrestling All Stars, the premier European wrestling promotion, and better than all your shit indies.
Yeah, sure.
Making friends.
Thank you so much for joining us today, man. Love to have you on the pod.
Thanks,
Having first-hand experience on the show. Yeah.
And thank you so much for our gifts.
Yeah. This is going on my new office.
This is going up in my current office.
You're very welcome. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
The louder you guys are, the better the wrestlers will perform for you tonight.
And that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
We're tough. We can take it, baby.
You got to penetrate in the back, baby.
Oh, I can see what you're talking. Wait just a minute. Oh! And I don't pose too well for girly books.
This is bullshit.
My name is Piss.
Hey, Tax and Rich, it's me, it's the MATT, the owner, founder, and visionary behind SCPW, Coach Wicked. I was just wondering if you might reconsider booking me onto Travelodge Live. I know that you said there wasn't any availability, but I'm happy to work a Rumble, and I know all the moves, and I can bring a carload of boys as well. So anyway, yeah, hit me up, TL for life.